Hello, how are you guys doing? Good, I hope. Existing, I hope. I had a guy ask me how my day was going today, and I said, I'm alive. He's like, that's a good baseline. And it is. That is a good baseline. I'm breathing. I can breathe fairly well. It's a pretty cool thing that's going on for me. So you know what? I'm down. I'm down with this. Injitech, thank you for the 35 months of support. Holy fuck. Rev is now an undead necromancer because I'm reading Homestuck and it's dead? Nah, one thing I've found is that this community is still very much alive somehow. Zachariah Ribbit, thank you for the 3 months of support. What page am I on? I am on page 1803. I'll actually just link it to you guys in chat and then you can just go there. Yeah, the Homestuck community very much still exists. And I do want to say something. First off, I know a lot of people didn't see this week's video. SigDrive, thank you for the 4 months of support. Happy Third Day. I know some of you guys didn't see this week's video, but it was essentially, I was asked, hey, can you do one where it's just all of the, like, MS Paint crap that you're doing? Like, during the week or whatever? Or the last couple of streams, and I was like, yeah, sure. So I paid Omseal to edit up some of the best moments. Then I edited that down and added a couple of bits that I wanted in there. Put that up. For some reason, it was demonetized. Apparently, Homestuck is a sin, according to YouTube. But so is the word dank, I found out today. Because I called the last Dognarampa stream dank something or other. Like dank Roomba or something, and it's like, nope. So, anyway, that's happening. I'm trying to find the image on my desktop, and everything looks like it got shuffled again, which is cool. I see Tim. But yeah. If you have a chance, and you haven't yet, please go show that to someone. It'd make me very happy. I'm very happy with it. It's finally Homestuck time. It is indeed. That sounds like shit, Svinya. I'm sorry about that. 12-ounce Kato, thank you for the 13 months of support. Yeah, it's probably the dank meme compilations. What was that one that was trending, like, on everyone's sidebar? To the point that, like, some of the people in the videos were like, oh my god. I do want to address something real quick, not about the timeline or anything. I'm actually kind of liking this. Like, I know I give it shit, but you guys have to understand, and I explained this to the people on the JoJo episode today, but I want to say it again here, because I noticed in the comments of that video I was just referring to, that some people think I hate this, and that I'm only doing it because of the charity thing. It's true, I'm doing it because of the charity thing, yes, but people can do things for multiple reasons. Like, it's not bad. And honestly, like, one of my favorite things is when a chat is really excited about me playing something. Like, I usually shit on things that I like. I know that's weird. I was talking about it yesterday on the Minecraft stream, that, you know, I was playing an Iron Hands player, 40k, right? And Iron Hands, they have this thing saying, you know, the flesh is weak, because they want to, like, remove all of their body parts. They want to remove all the flesh on their body and replace it with the robotics, right? In order to, like, upgrade themselves to become a better fighting machine, right? It's a Warhammer thing. Anyway, he was playing that, and we were talking about how the servo arm could be used for fisting, and I said the flesh is weak. My point is that even things I enjoy, I like to make fun of. So, like, don't worry. If I'm giving this shit, that's a good sign. If I'm like, oh my god, I have to fucking do Homestuck. Like, if I didn't enjoy this, I wouldn't be fucking playing. I wouldn't be doing this. Thank you for the year of support, Kindrith. Do you make fun of yourself? Is that a good sign? No, actually, that's just the depression. It's different. The only true Homestuck fans hate Homestuck. It's a requirement, 12 months. Thank you. Yes. I'm going to turn down. The air conditioner apparently stopped working. That's a bad sign because it's been making some weird sounds. I'm going to turn on the fan. I'm sorry about that. Hopefully you guys don't notice the squeaky sound, but the apartment just hit like 80 degrees for no reason whatsoever, which that's not good. Anyway, I'm not even halfway through. I still need to listen to the Vox read thing of the intermission thing that I missed, which was apparently really important despite chat telling me that it wasn't. The fuck? Anyway, about a fourth of the way there. That's good. I missed the recap. I just didn't read it. Combine the hub and the laptop. You're making a hub top. That one was pretty obvious. Combine bronze, vacuum, and umbrella. So yeah, again, sorry that took like 6 minutes for me to explain and all that. You make a bronze vacuum umbrella. Useless. But you're still getting warmed up. Combine salamander and eldritch plush. You make a huggable soft salamence plush. You award it to the Viceroy on account of good behavior. Combined bottle of ink and gushers. I'm literally painting a painting that involves gushers right now. Bodacious black liquid sorrow. Okay. You make a bodacious black liquid sorrow gushers. Another Crocker nightmare rears its ugly head. Ink reverses the healing properties of blue phlegm. These are pure poison. Okay. We haven't gotten that far. Aren't they doing this with, sorry, it's immediately time for a segue. What is it, like an Addams Family IHOP thing? Is it IHOP? Yeah. See, look at all these, like, great pictures of how it looks and all that, but, like, that's not what it fucking looks like. Like, someone's taking a picture of it. It looks like total dog shit. That's a... Why are the cops? Okay. No, they changed it away from IHOP. That was just a thing. It's just a purple pancake, yeah. But there's somewhere it's like clearly that the people that worked at the IHOP just did not fucking give a shit. And that's fair, honestly. You're working at IHOP. Fuck this. Oh my. Oh god, that is gross. Look at that. That is not the color of food, dude. No. Sorry. Anyway, back to this. I'm just saying that some are like black. Combined hubtop and hairband. You make a hubtop band, a convenient hand-free computing device. Everyone is like going for the hands-free computing device early, and that's honestly pretty smart. Combine magnetic W and bottle of vodka. Make a bottle of magnetic vodka. In addition to having high alcohol content, the liquid appears to have a magnetic properties, which you guess could be useful. Combine wizard statue and ball of yarn. Make a silken wizard beard yarn with magical properties. The magical properties because it's made out of wizard. Maybe you can make something useful with the magical properties more useful than this. Combine wizard statue and knitting needles. I guess, yeah, I mean, all I was trying to say is just, like, don't take anything I say too seriously. I have a feeling that, like, the people I would have lost from me being snarky about this shit have already left. So I'm probably preaching to the choir, and you guys already know that. But just in case if you're like, I swear to God, if that Rev asshole says one more mean thing about Homestuck, I'm going to lose my fucking mind. You know, I guess people like that could still exist, but, yeah. Combine wizard statue and knitting needles. You make a pair of knitting needle wands. They crackle with magic energies. Oh, man. In the occult stuff that you can find on the internet, like, you will find people spelling magic and stuff weird like that shit. Yeah. It's only bad when you come over to your house and kick over. Yeah, okay. see, that's one of the things I like about the Homestuck community is like that you kind of, that's kind of the point, right? Like, one of the things that I like about the Homestuck community is that we both hate Homestuck. Combined knitting and velvet pillow and squiddle shirt. You make a stylish velvet squiddle net dress. Man, knitting would be a lot easier if it worked like this. Combine needle wands and grimoire. It used to be a lot worse. I mean, I don't even really give a shit about the fandom. I know a lot of people are like, oh, he's only making fun of it because of the fandom. I'm making fun of it because some of this shit's stupid. But, you know, like I said with JoJo, sometimes, like, stupid's fun, you know? Like, orcs, the race I play in 40K is that they are the most powerful psychers in the universe, but they're really fucking stupid. And if they ever knew it, it'd be a problem. Like, it'd be a problem for everyone else out in the universe, but they don't. So it's okay. You make the thorns of Ogloth. The needles seem to shiver with the dark desires of the deep one. Any sane adventurer would cast these instruments of the occult into the furthest ring and forget they ever existed. So now she has a whole bunch of swag, most of which is useless and will immediately forget about. But I imagine that the stuff that's immediately connected to her body right now will continue to be a thing. That seems to be the way that things go. I'm trying to remember what, like half the shit that John alchemized, which is kind of left. It's like kind of just not even a fucking thing anymore. Aggrieve encroaching malefactors. Welcome to the party, motherfuckers. You take advantage of Dave's nap to make some architectural headway into his building. Why are you reading Charity? I agreed to read one page of it for every $25 raised. It's mostly useless. I guess it's like, it's a more interesting way of explaining how the universe works than actually, like, you know, fucking long chat logs. I like it when it's pictures. Is that okay? Like, I like Homestuck when it's pictures and music, and there's interactive bits where I can go toot toot toot. Like, that's why I like the alchemized segments. Like, the long chat logs where nothing is established aside from maybe, like, some, like, character development or something. That's, But then the parts where it's, like, a picture and it's like, this is how the world works because this is the thing. You know? It's also a dyslexia thing. But whatever. You're really proud of your floor pan. It is so cool. It's, So what happened to the other people in his apartment complex? Like, do they just not exist? Was it just this teleporting? Like, did we just teleport his floor? Speaking of the naps, the meteors, they're dead. So hold up. I'm not even going to draw a picture for this because we actually have one. The building that he was in, everyone else died except for him, despite the fact that he's on the top floor. Okay, fair enough. That appears to be the rules, yes. Speaking of naps, you've been asleep for some time yourself. You suppose you'd better wake up soon, but then your neighbor in the other tower is supposed to be waking up soon too. Sure, it would be a shame if you weren't around to greet him. So does she not have a... No, that's right, never mind. Wake up and jam. And by jam, you mean alchemize, of course. And your house is suddenly huge. Anyway, let's get this party started. Combine sunglasses and iPhone. Didn't they make the eyeglass? And, like, I remember watching a segment about people who had the eyeglass that, like, were feeling like... what's the word? A purebred dog Doge. Thank you for the sub. Like they're complaining that people were making fun of them, and it's like, yeah. It was Google Glass. I don't think Apple tried. Yeah, that was right. It was Google Glass. Excuse me. And people were making fun of them because it was stupid. And you look like a nerd and a rich bitch at the same time. And they were like, I feel really like, I feel like everyone's being really prejudiced against me. And it's like, oh, do you? Why are you an asshole then? Because you absolutely don't need this shit. He can make this, and I'm okay with that, because he literally has a machine that makes whatever he wants with, like, a vague suggestion of how shit would work. Like, you put an iPhone and some sunglasses together, and then you get an iPhone glasses. You make a pair of eye shades. This one's really obvious because future Dave had a pair. It also took them with him when he prototyped himself, but now you have a cool pair, too, so that's cool. Combine timetables and computer. Wouldn't that be turntables? I don't know things. You make the turn top. Convenient computing on the go. Sort of like you have your eye shades, but with important files and apps there. Not to mention Suburb. Maybe some weird time powers? You have no idea. You'll mess with it later. Combined Puppet Tux with Smuppet. I don't think you need that. Oh. Yeah, that was a bad decision. You upgrade the Puppet Tux future Dave made. He probably made it by combining one of your bros' badass marionettes to suits with your shirt and scaling up to fit. That's how you would have made it anyway. You add the Smuppet to mix and make it softer and more stylish red plush Puppet Tux. It feels like walking around in Snuggly pajamas. Action pajamas. Nerd. The turntable time shit to make him time travel equals timetables. Right, okay. I don't remember. I just got a Gamer Mortgage commercial. Oh, they're like, hey, you know what's great? A high score. And you know what's not good? A high mortgage. You should go with our company. Fuck Off Inc. You'll be in debt to us forever. Was it like that? Like, I don't really know what ads play before or during my streams, to be honest with you. I just kind of hope and trust that they aren't, like, abusive shit. Combine broken Scratch and Ruby contraband. You combine a couple of items you got from Future Dave's loot stash, a broken form of the Scratch and a Ruby contraband, whatever the hell that is, resulting in an item that costs a fortune. You have no idea what it is. Preview item with holopad. You momentarily reconfigure your alchemitter upgrades to make use of the holopad extension. You pop the card in the slot and check it out. The combination will produce the broken scarlet Ribitar. I don't know why you would want to do that. Combine the whole also, me burping, that's not new. That's not like a Homestuck, like, while I'm, like, doing Homestuck, I'm just going to piss off the Homestuck people. Like, that's just a thing I do on this stream. That's why ratings instantly go out by everyone who's, like, a regular here. Combine the whole Scratch and Ruby contraband. Out of curiosity, you try and make the whole sword. You dial back the Scratch little turntable, rewinding the sword to the point in history where it wasn't broken. Then combine it with the red frog thingy to show a complete scarlet Ribitar. But there's no way you could afford to make that yet. It costs even more now. You'll probably stick to combining items in your house for now, rather than the stuff from your future Sylladex. It'd be a lot less confusing that way, and probably less expensive. So, couldn't he just... Couldn't he just go, hey, future me? Like, I know you have to be, like, weird about stuff and not actually explain things, but could you, like, explain how you made the cool weapons you like, anything you recommend that I alchemize? And just skip all of the bullshit? That was okay, I guess. 7 out of 10. It looks like baseline score is somewhere around, like, an 8 is what that one got. That's acceptable. I'm alright with that. Because it seems like there's a lot of, like, he doesn't have enough grist in order to actually do what he wants to do. So rather than waste his time, energy, and, like, resources, he could do it the right way. Combine shitty sword and hella Jeff drawing. Or even recommendations like don't do things that are stupid. I feel like I've seen this before. I've seen this shit sword before. You put on your bro's really shitty swords in the fridge, from the fridge, and print out hella Jeffs to make a sword. This thing is so unspeakably shitty you're having a hard time even holding it. Come on. Combine Snoop Dogg photo and mini AC and Calda Scratch. You make the Snoop Dogg snow cone machete. When foes drop it like it gets hot, turn the Vinesauce nozzle so it's chillax for Rizzle. Combine skateboard and hella Jeff drawing. Just sometimes it's not worth saying anything. You make Unreal Air. Cost 0. So, wait, does that actually bring... Hold on. Okay, so... Combining anything with the Sweet Bro Hella Jeff makes it cost nothing. But it also is fairly unusable. Oh, yeah, that's completely useless information. Is there anything you could do with a 0 grist useless item? And there it goes. This is ridiculous, the kind of air you could get on this thing. Come on, dude. Get the ruler. Check this out. It's not coming back. Make another one. Make another. Quickly stash it in your card so it can't escape above. Combine Game Bro and timetables. You turn back the clock to a vintage Game Bro. You think you remember this one from your bro's stash. It's a classic. God, this is what, like, they look like back in the day, though. Combine Batarang and Midnight Crew poster. I'm not going to read all that shit, I'm sorry. You make a whole pile of Sudarangs because they're really cool and pretty cheap. Oh, yeah, you get several for that. Combine plush puppet tux and Midnight Crew poster. You make a 4 ace suited. You aren't really sure what you like better. The red one is softer while the black one is sort of stiff and starchy. Anyone wearing this suit is all business. Maybe you switch it up as your mood dictates. Am I taking notes for... Yeah, I'm taking notes. I mean, I'm taking notes in the way that I took notes in school. Like, real talk, this is kind of how I took notes in school. Like, fairly incoherently like this. And then when I had to take a test and someone was like, hey, man, I couldn't make it the last couple of classes. Like, can I borrow your notes? And I'm like, yeah, I guess. Is a video fan art okay? It might take some while to make. Hell fucking yes, it is. I will take anything that y'all make. Fucking art, like, you know, drawings is kind of like the most easy to upload, but like whatever feels good for you, whatever you're capable of doing. Even if you want to do fan edits, as long as it's an actual fucking edit and you link back to my channel, I don't care. Combine plush puppet tux and felt poster. This would make felt duds if you had some of that green grist is. Wait, I haven't been paying attention to, like, the colors necessary for things. Sorry, I'm going back to check things. So, I'm trying to get, a handle on what things cost and why. Okay, so, if it's blue, it requires blue grist. If it's black, it requires black grist. If it just needs something, like, there's not really a color involved in this. It's just sort of a thing that exists. So it's just sort of this generic color. Okay. And that one makes the black one, right? Because it is an entirely black outfit for the most part. Oil drops, not grist. Yeah. And green, which we haven't gotten yet, but whatever. Blue is kind of generic, I think. There's no real reason behind the types used. It's just a rarity thing. Oh. Okay. It might be shale, not drops. All right. I'm trying to understand this. Look up what grist means. Grain that is used to make flour. Useful material, especially to back up an argument. The research provided the most sensational grist for the opponent's tobacco. Of tobacco. I see. There's also a magazine called Grist. A beacon in the smog. Taglines, gloom and doom with a sense of humor. I assume they shut down because I've never heard of them. Grist has been on the decline. There was a small uptick right here. Zoom in, enhance. Okay, how do I compare things? What? Homestuck doesn't exist? Straight up Homestuck. What the fuck? Jot this down. The economics of grist are very important later on. There has to be a space? No? Not case sensitive. Case insensitive, I see. This is in literature, not Google searches. I see. Oh, it's the books one. I don't really understand how to use this thing. Frankenstein has gone up in use, but Albert Einstein and Sherlock Holmes have gone down in use. The lesson to be learned here is that if you are Albert Einstein, basically if you're a nerd, fuck you. You know what's important? Being the monster you were born to be. You make a jutting out and impudent felt plush. You do an acrobatic fucking pirouette off the handle into his heart, and he does into yours. Pokeballs, thank you for the host. Combine dead things in amber smuppet. I don't know how to pronounce and percent. So you're telling me that the color of the thing has nothing to do with the color of that you need. Because this one, we haven't needed the yellow up until now, but we need amber. Foam mutant Muppet encased in amber. You make a foam mutant Muppet encased in amber. Now we're getting somewhere. Are we? Combine dead things in amber smuppet. Amber mutant Muppet abomination. For the science sake, you combine instead of you / combine. Oh, I have conditional and. That yellow is amber. Okay, that makes sense. You would need amber to make something made out of amber. I see. For the sake of science, you combine and you make an amber mutant Muppet abomination. So cool. Now you know how to make this shirt. Egbert and whatever should be taking notes. Combine fetus in a jar with Mr. T puppet. Why do you have a fetus in a jar? You make a foam fetal Mr. T in a jar. Another backbreaking victory for science. It's telling what kind of people they are based on what kind of weird shit they've decided to go about making. Like, dead things are cool. No, I agree. And there's a place downtown where you can buy that kind of stuff. But, like, they have skulls, but they don't have human skulls. And I'm waiting for them to get, like, an ethically sourced human skull. That's what I'm using my Twitch money and my YouTube money on. Ethically sourced skeletons and skulls. That's an expression. You're looking pretty chill with these new freak show entourage. The underlings all are kind of put off by it, though. You're kind of weirding them out. Combine camera and capture log card. You make a Capturoid camera. You can use it to snap a ghost image of any object without capture logging. Spits out a brand new capture log card every time. Could be a useful way of taking large inventory of anything you encounter without cluttering up your Sylladex. Also for grabbing up codes for stuff you can't ordinarily pick up. That seems very useful. Take photo of self. That's a really bad idea. You take one of your patented, ironic, cool guy self-portraits. Man, so cool. That's all there really is to say on this matter. That's it. What would I alchemize? I would probably just start alchemizing the shit around my desk. So that's like Olaf here, a controller. I got a glass of water. That's not going to be exciting. A Coke. I got some records and a painting. None of that is useful. If my objective is to try and make it so that way I live, I don't really have anything to capture that would be useful here. I got a tape gun. I got a gun. I've got a sword. I could probably make something. Control off. Control off would be weird. It's probably like, you know, the Not that one. That's get the fuck out of here with the one that actually makes sense. No, I want the one that looks like a penis. Where is that? Where is it? There it is. That one. It would make this, but it would be like Olaf instead. Combine fetus in a jar with self-portrait photo. That's an absolutely stupid idea. Do it. You appear to have apparently made Dave's brain in a jar. Gross. Kind of King's ransom, though, because it's sort of the organ is virtually imitable. Doesn't stop you from capture carding its hologram, though. Capture card the hologram of your own brain. What? Okay, that's probably the weirdest thing you've ever done, but okay. Combine brain with Sweet Bro Hella Jeff drawing and Capturoid camera. What are you doing? You make the fire. Finally, something useful. It actually costs you negative 1,000 units of artifact grist. Oh. What does it do? Oh, it makes Sweet Bro Hella Jeff comics. And it oh, fuck. Anytime you get one of those things where you can, like, make grist or, like, income on something in a game like this, you fucking grind that shit out. You make, like, 1,000 of these fuckers. You make 1,000 of these things. Chuck them off the edge. Make them and ammo, right? Fucking make a gun that shoots this shit. Infinite ammo. Artifact grist is literally garbage. Can you make a machine that converts one grist to another grist? Can you convert artifact grist into either ammo or something that will make something useful? You know? Like, what if you could make a gun that shoots Hella Jeff, like, comics? Bro, where'd you go? I was going to show you my chops. Dude, are those wings? Time to fly away to the sun, you fucking piece of garbage. Yo, crap. The only thing that's left to really do is to watch that asshole fall. Okay. It looks like it automatically prints out Sweet Bro Hella Jeff comics in a way that related to whatever you take a picture of. You should save you a lot of time, specifically the 5 minutes it takes for you to draw a comic. You're a busy guy. You could honestly just, like, take pictures of random shit and there you go. You're dead. You're done. You're not dead. You're fine. Yeah, okay, so honestly, Dave probably made out the best. He made weapons. He figured out how to exploit the system. And that's about it. Make copies of Rose's journal. Can't forget the most important thing you came up here to make. Gotta get your snoop on. Look. One book is titled Meow. The other one is titled Complacency of the Learned. Gee, I wonder what could be in Meow. Learn. I'm trying to see if, like, you could read this. Is this weird ASCII art, or is that's just the word meow repeated? But there's, like, double... This section is weird. Has anyone, like, tried to run this through, like, a code of any sort? Does this shrink? Fairdex, thank you for the 3 months of support. My cat says hi. She's laying next to me. I'm more excited about that than your sub. I'm sorry. You understand. Does this change if I... Yes. Okay, so then that's not it. But it's all the word meow. No. Right here. That's weird. That's not how the word meow works. He went out of his way to add that. This could mean something. You'll learn in a second it's a special code. I fucking know this shit. It's no surprise at all. This book is full of more meow letters. Looks like Rose is totally nuts. What else is new? Yes, you should try out the other book, but it looks like it's some sort of creative writing project. Read Complacency of the Learned. Jot it down. Nah, I'm alright. Friglish bothered his beard, as if unkinking a hitch in a long silk windsock. Don't skip. Okay. Some of these pages are worth more than $25. Some of these are worth less than $25. Some people say skip. Other people say don't. I got yelled at the last time I skipped something, so I'm going to read this one. Read it in a Gerald voice. Okay. A more pedestrian audience would parse the exhibit as a nervous compulsion, behavior of petition contempt among the reasonable. He, however, did not surround by the reasonable, but he the wise, a distinction in men that would forever be the difference in history's garland of treasure follies. As a matter of fact, his cadre of fellow wizards were all putting similar moves on their beard as well. The practice would evince thoughtfulness, sagacity, even if they didn't do it all the time, standing in a line at the bank, shooing squirrels from bird feeders. Few occasions were safe. Zazaspan inspected the clue, a single piece of evidence cradled in his courteous old man palms. It was a human bone, not striking in the tale it told alone, so much as the told by thousands like it, festooning on the martial soil of mass grave. The grisly expanse bore the texture of a decadent dessert. Yeah, that's dessert. That's like the thing you want. See, you want more dessert, so there's more S's in it. That's how you remember that. Like one of Smarmy's formidable custard trifles, wobbled out on wheels for the holidays, to the dismay of the nation. Are you certain of this? Asked Friglish, despite what he was doing with his beard, he was, in fact, immersed in meaningful contemplation. I'm afraid I am becoming more so with each terrible tick groused by that gaudy timepiece slung around your neck. In case it weren't clear, Friglish wore a clock Zashapan didn't care for. It was magic. Magic. The massacre of Sir Glurf would not as written. What has convinced you? What has you convinced it was the hand of our despisals in the blackness? Executus chimed in. Is this wizard porn? Wait, is this wizard porn? Gay wizards. I believe a fat stammered I, darting with guilt of the thief in the throes in an unrivaled alibi. That's alibi. You're gonna hurt your voice. I know I am. It already hurts like a pitch. I can summon a more pressing line of inquiry. No, Smarmy, nobody was in the mood for a stickly buntloaf just now. Zazapan's ear fell insusceptible to any line of inquiry, pastry-oriented or otherwise. His abstruse contour carved a pondering shape in the fog, corroborating centuries dead. His 11 contemporaries to embrace the muted concerns of their great scholar. A few wizards kept sharper, fucking hussy words. Taking a drink of water. How about I just read the bits that are like a person speaking like that? Zazarpan's ears fell unsuitably to any line of inquiry, pastry-oriented or otherwise. The abstruse contour carved in pondering shape in the fog, carpeting centuries dead. His elven contemporaries too embraced the mute constraints of their great something or other scholar. A few wizards kept sharper abdrumpers or read them with such lucidity. I read things with lucidity as well. Lucidity? Lucidity. Today I remember I Kiss You, the site guy was trying to find a... What the fuck? 13-year-olds be writing gay wizard fanfiction porns, aren't they? Yeah, they are. Every now and then I get some weird shit on Tumblr, and I know for a fact that Tumblr, like the people who are using Tumblr are absolutely kind of doing this kind of shit. It's actually for stuff like, what's that show? It's with an angel and a devil, and it's based on a, Good Omens. Yeah, Good Omens. That's the new thing. It's not wizard porn. It's Devil's a Part-Timer is great. That's not that one though. That's a great anime though. Before your description, I already thought Good Omens. That's weird that you knew what I was talking about. Good Omens is pretty gay though. I haven't watched Good Omens. You use, yeah, see, that's how you knew. All right. Where was I? When Zazarpan treated men with silence, it was seldom unrepaid by the wise and reasonable alike. It was harrowing to entertain. Zazarpan, the learned, storied complacency of wizards, was marked for grander decadence. Disciples handpicked, vetted by Ockite, the bona fide, and tested out by Gastril, the magnificent. The 12 sweetest, most studious children a pair of elderly eyes could ever sparkle. What the fuck? Give their sparkle. Not a ragged gutter snipe so oft harvested by the common obscenity. These Viltstrites little beggars with hearts too corrupt as dropped bananas brown, that these chosen youngsters would turn was not merely unthinkable, but something of a roundhouse to the temporal bones of the upper indifference high chamber of the soft-skulled prophets. That was this line here. It's invisible to you guys because of how Twitch shows letters, but there was a part where I needed a burp. His wisdom savage brow pruned further with a recount of many lessons to would-be successors, lessons to advance humanity's education and prosperity, an outcome this bleak trail now painfully fuck off. Where's the other, like, when do they do the do? Fuck you, Jeff Bezos. Okay, honestly, don't know why you're saying it, but I agree. Jeff Bezos is on my way to my house right now? Okay. Is a slow burn? Next page they do the do. What's the point of a romance novel where they don't just fuck? Like, why do you fucking read this shit? Why would anyone read this kind of stuff? Someone... just get to the part where they fuck. Rev didn't have to read this. True. Roostar, thank you for the 32 months of support. Romantic tension. This whole thing is just like 11 old men stroking their beards being like, this is weird. Maybe the people we've been training are going to try and do something bad. Or have done something bad. Because I need domestic living, Rev. Wow. Fucking weird kink, but okay. Daring to pitch his cherished pupils in the foul knowledge of history of rogues, the heretofore abstract scourge that built up civilizations with ungodly magic and tore them down with joyful malice would prove intellectual trespass to the calcium deficient bones quake. For the kids. And more daring was the only question that now mattered. Could a bunch of bearded, scraggly old men in preposterous outfits hunt them down? He didn't have an answer. The only simple observation, so blunt and uncharacteristically for the lauded sage, it was breathtaking in self-evidency. We're going to need to get more wands. Wow, think of something. So this is her own comment on what were romantic fanfics like when you were 13. I don't know. I didn't read. I've only ever read one fanfic. It's Reader X Worm on a String Wattpad, and it was fairly recently. And they never do the do. Sorry, spoilers. This Wizard story seems to really involving and involved and kind of confusing. You'll have to save your place and dig into it later. Then maybe ask Rose what the hell the deal is with it. It's on YouTube if you haven't listened to it yet. I'm proud of that one. I'm sorry. I had a weird Twitch verification glitch for months and finally got it fixed. I'm really sorry about that. Sometimes Twitch does weird shit. I haven't heard of that one, but considering the nature of that glitch, I probably wouldn't, would I? Go get a bookmark. You return to your room in search of a bookmark. Oh, hey, you can finally use that pointless juice-stained beta that will never serve any purpose, past or future. You drop it on John just in case. You drop it on the John just in case if you're looking for some reading material later. Check in on Joe's. Pester. She's got the right idea. She's set up a mobile attack base on her face. That's smart. Whoa. Are you burning your wizard fanfiction? I'm not. This book contains a genetic code. Oh, okay. Why are you burning this? The gods from the furthest ring asked me to. Is that some dumb wizard thing you just made up or something to do with tentacle monsters? I can't keep track of what you're like anymore. How'd you know I wrote a story about wizards anyway? John told me. He was snooping around in your room while you were asleep. So I was like, no, man, don't. So not cool. And then he was like, haha, dude, check out this book. It's full of wizard slash. And I was like, I don't even want to know this such a crazy violation of privacy. This story sounds suspicious. Do you want me to chew him out about it? Because I will. That was so outrageous. I don't even know where he got off being like that. I have a lot left to go. It's 8,000 pages. Once we get to page like 2,000, we'll be about a quarter of the way through. And that's being generous to assume that all of them have the same length on average as some of these. It's a little bit more water is what that is. No, I don't actually mind. Too bad I missed him. I thought you hated wizards. What's the deal? I like wizards. I don't like what my mother's obsession with feigning interest in them to antagonize me. Oh man, that's messed up. That you think that she probably digs wizards for real, and you were just like, you and your blowing shit up out of proportion, like pretty much always. You and she could probably be chatting up on how awesome wizards were in this whole time, but no, you're probably burning your nutjob Mew book out of spite for her too, aren't you? No, I told you. This one is the gene sequence locked in my subconscious. The gods say it is critical to destroy it. Oh yeah, I thought that was a joke. When did they say that? When I was asleep. You mean you were dancing and stuff in your dreams? Yes, when I flew over to your tower, I heard them. They are far above in the dark sky. I've never seen or heard those things in my dreams. Are you often distracted by music and puppets? Yeah. Have you ever looked into the sky without your shades? What a ridiculous question. Maybe you should try it sometime. You are the Prince of the Moon. I'm sure they've been meaning to seek royal audience. What all the dots mean? I don't know. I guess I'll do that. get some sky monsters to boss me around. Sounds cool. So why are you really burning that? Oh, I just explained this the other Dave. Do I have to explain everything to you twice now? No, I know. I'm using Dave's spare computer. I saw the whole conversation through his Pestitrum account. Oh, I see. So instead of having a double explain, I merely have to put up with being double spied on. What a relief. I just mean, you didn't burn the book in the future. That book was completely pointless. I know, but now it's not. You appeared to make it relevant by traveling to the past. So it does mean that the sleeping thing worked. You remember the future. You remember something. I remember some things. Okay. Hold up. Okay, so it goes. But it needs to be like a skinny line, so that way I don't get confused. It's like it merges here. Where does this line start? I guess it diverts here. This needs to come back at some point. Please go over the timeline again. I think it's self-evident, and if you have eyes, you can figure it out. You know? Do I have to explain reading again? Okay, so new information, though. So I was explained at some point that this is right, but just not right now. So we're just going to, like, put this in the, like, things that I'm right about, but I just don't understand how file. I'm just going to go over here next to towels are wet. So anyway, we now know that he is the prince of something. Prince of the moon? Of moon. Can I zoom in on this? Yeah, it's unreadable now. So, Prince is a different character. You want me to make it Moom? I'm going to make it Moom. And then people will be like, Rev, you spelled moon wrong. And I'll be like, you weren't here for the stream. You wouldn't fucking understand. You're a little bitch. In fact, I'm going to say it into the future right now. If you call me out for Moom, you're a little bitch. Let's see. I mean, just didn't burn it in the future. Okay, so why is the cat code so terrible now? I don't know. But the gods were pretty empathetic about it. I guess it's done, but why are you so sure that they're right? Have you ever known them to be wrong? I guess not, but they sort of freak me out. I'm not listening to gross space mutants all day. Isn't my idea of an awesome time, especially if ones sing. That ones sing. Ones that sing. Oh, God. Is it the way you always kept the music turned up? No, I flipped out to all the jams because they're kick-ass, obviously. I'll chalk that up to another riddle in the solved column. Yeah, case fucking closed. Are you talking to future me? Yes. Okay, I'm out of the loop again. Can y'all just, like, do a group conversation? Like, can't you literally just have a three-way conversation? Like, wouldn't that make things a lot easier? That's a bad idea. The memos. No memos. No memos. No, it's too complicated. Get out the memos. What the fuck are you guys talking about? Homestuck, but it's Twitch chat. No, I'm talking about this. Like, just these three characters. Because, like, any conversation that future Dave is going to try and have is a conversation that this whole thing could have been avoided if he had been interjecting while this entire page could have been ignored. We could just skip that shit. Don't worry about it. Group chats in Homestuck are called memos. Okay. Okay, I'm out of loop again. It's between you taking orders from the Dream Beast and the weird bird wing me with, like, future secrets. Doing some sort of spectacular fucking jackknife off the loop and getting a wink and a nod from Barack Obama. Okay, I'm coming upstairs. Okay. Chill with Dave Sprite. So it's pretty funny how I made a copy of Rose's evil book right before she burned it and she doesn't know about it. I know it's crazy what kind of foresight this guy has. I'm telling you, coincidences like this are unreal. They don't even happen most of the time. The best thing about it is how I did it is how it in no way will ever come back to bite us in the ass ever. Dude, our shit's safe. So safe. Gonna sleep pretty sound tonight with a big fucking payload of safety. Just dropped that shit on us. Gonna be all hugging my pillow and shit, grinning all goddamn bear full of honey. Safer than Flintstone's vitamins in a bottle. Keep twisting, Junior. All you get is clicks. Asshole thinks it's candy. Doesn't even know he stepped on a security rake and got a face full of fucking safety. Yeah. Anyway, I guess I'll go back down and burn that book. All right. No. I was going to copy paste and put that back in there. Go back in time and stop thief. Looks like you already tried that. Whoever took those books is a pretty cold-blooded dude. That's fucked up to see your dead body. Whoever, you figure you're cool. You cool it on the time travel for a while. You don't want to see Dave corpses start to pile up, especially if one of them ends up being you. Throw yourself out the window. You ditch the body before Dave sees it. I'd probably freak her out. Press a button on a control panel. You push one of the nearby buttons. It activates the upper right monitor. The view is locked in a particular location of Earth that is particular time of date. Whatever in the lab appears to have recently been whoever was in the lab recently appears to have calibrated this device. Examine monitor. I'm gonna get some. You guys want some tea? I'm gonna make some tea. Not like in the meme way that people talk about, like, oh, here's the tea. And you're gonna spill some tea. Like, I'm gonna spill tea just because, like, I'm kind of a mess of a human being, and not like because I know anything. Like, I don't know rumors or shit. Can we have Rev Brand tea? There is Rev Brand tea. I'll have you fucking know, which you probably already do. And I'll be having some Rev Brand tea now that you've mentioned it. Spill that tea, sis. Bread just says Best Buy on it. It doesn't say actually when it goes bad. You kind of just gotta, like, figure it out yourself. Like, is that shit moldy? Nah? Eat it. There you go. That's the tea. I don't even know if that's how tea works. I'm pretty sure it's not. Take a sip, babes. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. Anyway, once the tea goes off, I'll take a quick break. Seems like a good time too. Have I read the shipping grid yet? I'm aware of it. It hasn't happened yet, but I know it happens. Moobot, can you chill the fuck out? There was like... Moobot apparently is homophobic now. I'm sorry. He's kind of anti-life. He's a little bit like, if you're enjoying your life, no. What page is this? 1866. It's a good year. A lot of things happened in 1866 that I know about, and what happened in 1866? Okay. Well, yeah, that's pretty solid. Civil Rights Act, that's pretty cool. Nice. Anyway. The monitor displays a town on the west coast of the United States. It appears to be your old neighborhood. But there is a factory there before you do not recognize. The date is December 1st, 1995, a few months before you were born. Zoom in. An old woman is escorted. What? Oh, that's not real. Okay, an old woman is escorted by her loving son on a lovely day. Close enough. A target has been locked over the gentleman's mother. A meteor overhead looms unnoticed. "1866 was the first year that the Confederates were in denial of they lost the war. And we still have to argue about what it was about." They witnessed the destruction of the facility, collateral damage to the corporation owned by a renowned billionaire explorer. A mystery begins. Press blue button. Boop. You create a paradox ghost imprint of a woman you recognize to be your grandmother. The ghost sludge is sucked back into the glass tube. Switch 4. Switch to the monitor displaying the view of a remote island in the Pacific on December 3rd, 1995. So, hold up. No. I was gonna try and, edit this, that way we have, Jade is older than... Okay, so age. Taking notes. Alright. Jade. Age. And we're gonna go in order. So, John was not born yet. This is actually really... Okay, that's not the important part. Excuse me. A renowned billionaire explorer approaches his yacht. An old factory lost 2 days prior, but a new shipmate gained. Together... Where the fuck did this baby come from? Wait a minute, that's the same goddamn thing again. Everyone is 1 year older than John. Okay. Why you got a baby just running around on the fucking top of a boat? The boat is named Jade. That's interesting and probably ominous. Together, they settle the island and plunder its secrets. A meteor overhead streaks unnoticed, heading towards the unseasonably warm city of central United States. Press blue button. You create a paradox ghost imprint of the man you spotted in the woods in your book. The ghost sludge is collected. Stop doing that. That seems really dumb and not useful. You switch to a view of an unseasonably warm city in the central United States on December 4th. Have you jotted down that bunny in the notes? You guys want me... Hold up. Watch this shit. Oh my god. I have a degree in drawing and I can't draw a goddamn bunny. The T is about to go off. The T is about to go off and I won't be there to get it, and it'll be making a really high-pitched whistling sound. And then there's a bunny here. The bunny, it's going to have cute little eyes. It's going to have eyes. And then it's got a little nose. Got a little cute-ass fucking nose like that. It's goddamn adorable. This is one of the most important parts of the comic. I'm not fucking with you. You have a degree in drawing? Yes. I have a bachelor's of art or fine art. I have a associates in psychology. I have I am an actual reverend, and I also am a lord of Sealand. I have many useless titles, is what I'm trying to say. All of these will not gain me anything in life. And yet, here I am, drawing a bunny on the internet. So I've done something right, or something very wrong with my life. Somehow. Hold on. Tea time. I'll be right back in 2 minutes, because I need to make tea. BRB. I know it's like the most important part of the comic, but that's what's called tension. It's a thing you do. Also, it just happens to be exactly when the teapot's going off. Give me a sec. I'm sorry. That ad took a lot longer than I thought. Mainly just because I couldn't find a spoon to scoop the tea out with and put it in the thing. So that meant that I couldn't have tea. I wanted to have some Rev tea because someone mentioned it. I'm like, you know what? I haven't had any Rev tea in a while. But instead of Rev tea, I've decided to go with Grandma's tea, which is another Rev tea, not the Rev brand Rev tea. Well, it's a Rev brand Rev tea, but it was just a Rev tea, if that makes sense. It's was it? I think it's I think I did Earl Grey and Blood Orange. It's good. Haven't had it in a while. It's a Rev brand Rev tea. Yes, exactly. If you can go to bit.ly/Rev tea post, I believe this is the link, and hopefully it doesn't link off to some porn. Let me double check that real quick. Yeah, there it is. I'm having the Grandma's tea, which is a reference to King Diamond. Also, if you're looking into Rev lore. It's also the reason my cat's name is Abigail is because of the singer-songwriter Kim Peterson, also known by his stage name King Diamond, who's been on Death Clock and was a major influence to Slayer and Metallica. Anyway, he switched to the View to the unseasonably warm city in central United States on December 4th, 1995. Zoom in. He was the devil on Metalocalypse. He was also the guy in the fast food joint. It's a nice name for a cat. Really kind of a weird reference, all things considered, what happens in that story. But, you know. An outrageously awesome dude stands before a crater where his favorite record shop stood one day prior. Would you sell vodka if you could? God, probably. Maybe. I like vodka. It's like my favorite alcohol. I thought you were joking. Why the fuck do you sell tea? Well, here's the deal with the tea. If you buy it, I get like a discount on me buying my own tea. And so I just like certain flavors of tea. And that helps. All right. You just got scammed? I'm really sorry. Just a little jinx. Take care of yourself, dude. Those links don't go to specific flavors, though. No, it goes to a website. It isn't for sale anymore. Grandma's tea isn't? Why did I take Grandma's tea down? Let me drink some. Maybe there's a reason for that. I cannot do that. Yeah, it's just a Earl Grey tea with a little bit of a citrusy taste. But it's actually blood. That's a fucking awesome song. Welcome Home by King Diamond. Look it up in a minute. Like, when you get a chance, fucking amazing goddamn song. Invisible Guests as well. Holy fuck, that entire album. Them is just a banger. If you want, like, a good, like... If you want an introduction to metal, especially metal that I like, and also you want something that, like, gets you in the mood for the spooky holiday season, like, all of King Diamond's albums, once he left his previous band, are now just literally concept albums, like horror movie concept albums. Them is about a grandma who isn't all that she seems and might be doing some nefarious stuff using demons. It's fucking great. Am I noticing a pattern of events? Yeah, a meteor hits something relatively important to whoever, and it's all related to the people that we already knew. So, are people... Is all this predetermined, or did these things go back in time and happen because they started playing Suburb? Or did they already play this? Did these people play this game, and that makes their descendants related to it? Just keep going. You know what? I need to keep going. I need to stop talking about random shit and actually read the goddamn comic. He's prepared the occasion with a small pair of outrageously awesome shades. Meteor races overhead unnoticed. Headed to a lake near a laboratory on the east coast of the United States. No aquatic life would survive. Is there a reason that John is doing this, or is he just doing it for the kicks? Like, after the first time he does it seems like there's no reason to do it. You create a paradox ghost imprint of an outrageously awesome dude. The sludge is allocated to one of the another tubes. I assume after we do the next one, we'll figure it out, but it just seems like he's just fucking around. You switch again to view your neighborhood. On April 13th, 1996 is the day of your birth. There's no real estate you do not recognize near or the recently near There's more real estate you do not recognize near the recently devastated baked good facility. It is a shopping mall that you never have seen before. Zoom in. Prankster's Gambit. Baby. A professional lady and new mother has traveled from the opposite coast at the behest of a famous and wealthy scientist to study one of numerous recent celestial abnormalities while he is on an expedition. She notices a meteor overhead, on collision course with a quaint family joke shop. A distinguished gentleman notices the lady and comes outside to greet her, oblivious to the threat above. The gentleman's mother remains inside, busying herself with a tall bookshelf and a ladder, a rather hefty, unabridged joke book. Oh, shit. That's the book. An old mother is lost today, but a new son is gained. That's entirely not how things work. Like, if your grandmother dies, that doesn't make you a baby. The gentleman discovers a clue. A powerful nose detects perfume. The lady is fled. Mystery deepens. Okay. And there's the bunny again. Multiple bunnies. Listen, when a man and a woman love each other very much, your grandmother dies. Not metaphorically, like physically dies via meteor impact. Is it really multiple bunnies? No, it's one bunny that's being cloned multiple times across different timelines. Okay, hold up. We got several different bunnies, and we can actually trace their existence throughout time. Watch and learn. Watch as I discover how time works. It's not really cloned, but whatever. I don't know. I don't have to explain shit. There's one bunny. Okay, hold on. Watch this. Oh, fuck. Okay, so. Okay, original bunny, right? That bunny gets ink on it and stuff from whatever clusterfuck universe that John is in. Then, that bunny, right? Bam. This is the one from the movie. But this is as well. It's just later on down the line. And then this one gets stitched back together so that way it's not bullshit anymore. And this is me showing how it's stitched together. It doesn't work in one color, really. It's the worst arrow ever drawn. We're going to erase it and continue to exist. It never existed. There you go. Like that. So you recognize it's the same one from different times. Like that. But because time, they're all the bunny. That's how Pokemon works. It's like one of those like ads where it's like level 10 girlfriend, level 20 wife, level like 100 mom. And it's like, Jesus Christ, mom levels are off the fucking chart. The monitor has not lost track of that lady. Press the blue button. You create a paradox ghost imprint of the professional lady. A sludge fills the final tube. Once all the tubes have filled, an automatic sequence begins to execute. Yeah? 4 young paradox clones are created. Ectobiology. So that's not Jade. Oh, is this gonna be dumb? No, wait, Jade is a chick. That's not gonna work like that. Otherwise, this works. It's Nana. Oh, fuck. What? Wait, what? Wait. Ectobiology sure doesn't involve a lot of button pushing. At least it does when you're a junior ectobiologist. I'm going to minimize chat for a minute because I think I just stumbled upon some bullshit. A loyal assistant, Dr. Meowington, is all over this one. I don't understand why he was trying to do that in the first place. One of the empty tubes of sludge, one of the pairs of tubes empties the sludge into the chamber below. The other pair does as well. Another sequence is activated. Okay. So you've made that. So wait. Whose hair is? Wait, who the fuck is this supposed to be? That's supposed to be. That's Nana. It's Rose's mom. But those are the Those are the actual babies. Those are the. That's actually Dave. And that's actually Rose. And that's. Why the fuck is this happening? Wait, did you crossbreed them? How the fuck did that happen? You storm up the Elsh ladder to obtain the coveted, if difficult to pronounce rung, Ectobio babysitter. Your ladder is absolutely hemorrhaging the boon dollars. Just what your pork hollow fat ass needs. You surpass 1 billion boon dollars and trade them all for one whopping boon buck. This, of course, goes directly into your college fund for these youngsters. Sure is heavy. Into the hollow it goes. Go ahead and open up chat again. I've opened up chat. I'm actually going to refresh chat so that way I can't read anything that's been said before this point. I really hope you guys weren't being, like, evil or awful. But I have a feeling I just stumbled upon some shit. I'll refresh it one more time just that way I know that people didn't say it. What the fuck? Hey. It's okay. I just had a feeling I was getting into something. Someone subbed. Does someone want to copy paste who subbed? Because I didn't. Gear, thank you for the resub. I have no idea how many months that was. Navigating the Vale nearby. Oh, it was the piggy bank. It just like exploded from Boondollar. I see. I was reading chat. Thank you for the 36 months of support, Gear. You're an awesome dude. Thank you for that. You subbed? Oh, thank you, Snice. That definitely you did, because there's that symbol right next to your name and everything. And the message was ectobiology. An old man has much to do before he... Think of the 750 sandwich bits, Legend Cascade, plus another 25 party bits. Probably not going to stick around. I just want to wait a little longer to do this because the subway bits were going to be gone tomorrow. Got to do this now. Is that true? If you don't give out subway bits today, then it doesn't work going forward. So if you use... How do you do that? You just, like, use the subway emote and it tacks on an extra 10%? It's like, in that case, it was like, you gave me 750, but then it gives me 75 extra cents just for the fuck of it. Also, thank you for the Homestuck bits, the Bubbleless. Is that how September is ending tomorrow, too? Because if you guys were thinking about subbing, today might be the day to go sub on whoever you want to sub on. Just get your sub all over them. Be like, oh, yeah, you like that? I don't know why I did that. You should not sub to me because I just did that. 400. Thank you for the Homestuck bits, or the gay unicorn Homestuck bits, Cornserino. And thank you for the 19 subway bits, M4 Davis. Thank you for the 1, 2, 3, 4, 500 subway bits, Injitech. Concertino. Descend is real close. We need to get to that. I'm sorry. That's a $5 footlong you just gave me, Injitech. And you'll be happy to know I'm not going to waste my money like that. An old man has much to do before he returns to Earth, dies, gets stuffed by his adopted yet biological daughter/granddaughter. Yeah, this is, that's a fuck, isn't it? Is this the part of the story where it turned into a clusterfuck? Alright, see you later, Legend Cascade. I'm gonna skip out on streaming tomorrow, but I'll be back on Thursday. And stuck in front of the fireplace. Taking priority is the moment of shipping 2 passengers Long overdue for a reunion. Troll John. What? See, case in point. What's the point? The point I was making about the ultimate riddle, you blithering, petulant shithole. Okay, that's my cue to laugh at me some more, I guess, because you seem really to get off whenever I flame you. Humans are deranged. Oh man, I must be getting closer to the conversations where you're trolling me harder. This is pretty exciting. I can't wait to see what you've got up your sleeve. You see what I mean? Fuck you about that. I like that. Fuck you about that is a good. Thank you for the 300 gay unicorns, college student. Babies. Babies have just happened. It seems like it would cause a lot of problems that babies are here. As most babies do. You see what I mean? Fuck you about that. Anyway, weren't you making a point about the ultimate riddle, dude? Yes, I was, and now I'm losing my train of thought, dipshit. Nope, we never talked about it. Oh hell, that's right. Damn it. I guess it's gonna be confusing. I guess I just started to figure it out now. See, I've kind of painted myself into a corner. I started trolling you at the end just before the rift, and you jumped back a little, and now I guess I've become railroaded into working backwards here. Unless if I want to go do this sort of dumb schizophrenic hopping around like the others. Oh my god, you've already told me like a million times. I have? I can't wait for all these amazing conversations to take place. It's going to be like that human vacation with a giant red chimney shoved asshole up here. It's going to be like, the one where a bunch of moony nuke suckers sing A Little Pink Tree, I think. Man, I've got to say, this is I'm a little disappointed by this masterful trolling you were bragging about. I was bragging? Why would I bother that sort of pedantic human horse shit? Nook sucker. Here, hold on. Nook sucker. There you go. Now you can clip that and use it as you will. You're going to anyway. Just make it easier for you. Maybe you should consider. I was only bragging to get your hopes up in the future, only to let you down. Thus, troll you masterfully in that respect. Mr. Moogle, thank you for the 2 months of support. I don't know what's going on, but fuck you about that is now part of my vocabulary. Yeah. Yes. When's the next Animal Crossing playthrough? Thing, I guess. Tilda would have to help me with that. She's like a fucking like champion of Animal Crossing. Maybe that would be pretty weak too. You brittle human calcium-based skull is what's weak. And if you and I were in the proximity of a blunt instrument, I wouldn't have much trouble proving it. Whatever. So, case in point, what were you making anyway? I was scrolling back and noticed you were in the Veil. Well, am I? Yeah, dum-dum. You were tumbling around in a goddamn meteor. You just created younger versions of yourselves and your guardians. Probably by mucking around with that thing like a doofus. Animal Crossing New Horizons co-op screen? Maybe? I'm sure she would enjoy that. Have people ever taken things you said out of context like that? Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. That's why I don't say certain words in this comic, because I know that it's going to be bad. Plus, if I buy Animal Crossing, it can be a business expense, and then Tilda will just play it, and it'll be great. I think that's how it works, probably. Wait, these are baby versions of us? You're so clueless. What do you think you were doing there anyway? Well, I saw footage of my Nana, and I saw other people, and I was pretty sure they were like Jade's grandpa and Rose's mom and stuff a long time ago. And then these guys were like, no, that's not what happened. You started pressing buttons like a dumbass. No, they literally are you and your guardians. Paradox clones. What do you mean they're literally us? Do they go back in time? Yeah, obviously. Great guess, brain hero. technically they aren't even sent back in time because with respect to the medium, your universe timeline is meaningless. Makes sense. Update the timeline. Yeah, I'm gonna opt to say no. No, wait. Yes. No. Nope. Nope, that's not happening. I have no idea what to do with that. Just turn all the lines into circles. But they need to be intersecting circles. Technically, they aren't even sitting back in time because your time is useless to crap about the Earth's past or future or whatever. From its perspective, it's just a bunch of points to choose from. Just like your chronology is from our perspective, but I guess that's a bunch of semantics. With respect to your personal chronology, yeah, they go back in time. A paradox clone is by definition correctly a clone, duplicate that will inevitably go back in time and become the original target that they were cloned. If it is a malformed clone, they just are a meaningless mutant that has no bearing on the stable time loop continuum. I don't see any tentacles or extra eyeballs or warped bone bulges, so those gross little things are all you guys waiting for you to go down to Earth. So you could, like, drop kick yourself in the face and instantly have a broken nose in the future. You could drop kick your baby face in the face. And it's not, and you guys can't even be mad about it because it's me. You can't stop me from drop kicking myself in the face as a baby. It's fucked up to drop kick a baby. I'll give you that. But it's not fucked up to beat yourself. It is actually fucked up to beat yourself up. It's fucked up in a weird way that doesn't make sense, and you can't stop me. Why would you drop kick a baby, though? Listen, when do you have the opportunity to do it and not have anyone get mad at you? It's a paradox clone, but it eventually comes back to become me, so I get to drop kick myself. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure there's nothing stopping me from drop kicking a baby version of myself. That's called self-harm. Okay, fair. That's self-harm, but in the weirdest possible way possible. This tea is like, kind of, yeah. Flick their cheeks. Get help, please. Fair? It's not a baby version of you, but you as a baby. Mental help is required. Okay. You drop kick yourself to get revenge for the time that you drop kicked yourself. Okay. You don't see any weird tentacles, so grow up to be a insipid bunch of grub-fisted douchebags you all are now. And that was the point I was trying to make about the ultimate riddle. What was the riddle anyway? Maybe I can guess. I'm good at... You fucking idiot. Think again, ignoramus. It's not even that great, or even much of a riddle. In the course of your adventure, you would have encountered all these fragments of, like, weird poems and shit. You would follow them to quests with clues and stuff, and buried them in... to help you solve puzzles, to move huge stone columns and staircases appear, lots of meaningless stuff like that. And it's all masked in this flowery sort of frothy poetic jackassery that nobody actually cares about. And I sure as hell don't care about spoiling it for you, but all these lofty symbolic illusions boil down to is some grandeur statement about what you see happening here. You're always the key to seeding your own existence through this game, and any hope that it could have played out differently or that you would have avoided this fate or this whole mess is just a ruse. What if I, like, kick myself in the head real fucking hard? Does that mean that I go back in time to actually, like, do this? Does that break the time loop? Can I just not read Homestuck if I kick baby version of myself in the head real fucking hard? That solves a lot of problems. Doom's the timeline. I see. Okay. You were always going to read Homestuck. I mean, I don't like those words in that order. Can they be other words? Like, Rev, you're always going to have cats and money. And you'll get high fives when you want them. Can it be that instead? A distraction, perhaps? What? Never mind, because I didn't get all the way down here to find out how you were even born. Get it? Which is especially pathetic since the paradox space apparently went and did all this trouble to make you just have you flail and die. Really, there's nothing more tragic than the null sessions full of kids entering the game and fulfilling some cosmic destiny shit just to get wiped out of it and leave behind an empty, pointingless sphere for all of eternity. It's actually sort of hilarious, or it would be if it didn't affect me personally. But anyway, there's a lot more to the riddle than just that. Like what we were talking about the last time we talked, but sort of the gist of the themes that it deals with. By proposing that idea, you gave the baby dyslexia. Yeah. I don't think that's how dyslexia works. Rev, you're always going to be a good person. Well, why are we in this doomed timeline then? Suddenly, existentialism. Existentialism just makes you sound like a prick. A lot of those things do. Really, there's nothing more tragic than these null sessions full of kids entering the game and fulfilling some sort of cosmic destiny shit that just gets wiped out and leaves an empty... Okay, so if I run into some salamanders who tell me about the riddle and get really excited about it, I will try and act surprised. So this is the same kind of thing that you went through, like with your own paradox clones being created by your parents and stuff? Yeah. How did that even work with, like, 12 of you? It was really fucking complicated, and I'm not going to get into it. Our family structures are already way more complicated than yours, and without even getting spooky time slime involved. You have depression because you hate yourself for drop kicking the baby you. Okay. I feel like this timeline went wrong when clowns started being a threat. Before clowns were a threat, I feel like this timeline was alright. I feel like that was the breakoff point when we had murder clowns that were stalking people. That was weird. Like, it flipped around and we started having juggalos that were, like, protesting for, like, cool things, and then now we've got to, like, respect juggalos because they're not evil, I guess. Chad just says with a couple of honks thrown in there. Okay. Clown timeline. Chat says okay. And okay. I'm just gonna... Yeah, I guess now that you mention it, I'm finding it a little strange. Oh, no, just now? Fuck, you're fast. I hope you don't get the mad boon bucks to pay off those speeding tickets. No. I mean, the ghost stuff and the paradoxes are one thing, of course, but it's something else. It's just really weird. This is really weird. What's so weird about it? Well, normally humans hatch from, like, slimy pods. Then we wriggle out as pink larvae. Oh, really? Well, maybe we have more in common than I thought. Hee. Well, maybe those really are mutant clones and they're going to go back and seed your planet? Sure. Hell, I'm confused now. Not that I give a shit about you and your pointless, awful lives. Hey, I have an idea. How about you get back to me in a few minutes? Like, a few minutes of my own time, not yours. And all these little pink monkeys are getting way out of line, and I have to tend to them. If you message me in a couple of minutes, we can continue conversing in a sane, linear fashion for a change. Okay. And then after that, you can go back, keep going backward and make fun of me for riding my little red rocket. And you can tell me I look silly... look like a silly paradox clone fresh out of the slime tube, and all this is just one big nursery recess jamboree. That would burn pretty good. Okay, that's pretty good, but I can't use it because you said it, and then later, i.e. right now, it would give you the satisfaction of knowing that you were the one to come up with that burn. See, you're dealing with a pro. You can't troll me just to forget that about it and stop trying. Tend to the little pink monkeys. They're scrambling all over the place. It appears to be preoccupied by some object littering the... I need to comprehend this. Give me a moment. Not that. Not that either. I need more space. We're going to have to enlarge it. It's going to have to get bigger. Okay. Okay. Actually, I took the screenshot at the wrong moment. You guys don't get to be involved. I'm removing you from the thing. You're good. Do I remember the conversation that John and that guy had before now? No, not really. I don't remember much of things. I had waffles for breakfast because I have waffles every morning, and that's the only way that I fucking know that shit. Alright. All lines are circles. This is Homestuck. Bye. Okay. Alright, so I believe he said something about the egg thing. Alright, so alright, so you got alright, so what color did I use for Jade again? I used blue for John. The fuck did I use blue for John? Okay, fine. Okay. I need to comprehend this. Give me 1 minute to figure out what the fuck is going on. Jade, and then T, and then Dave. Okay. So. And then the ones that spawn in are... Okay. So we just need to figure out... I'm going to circle them. This one, this one, this one, and this one, and how they connect. Right? So this is... Okay. So this combines who and who. The hair is from no one. Okay, so we got Jade. She's the combination of the hair from Nana. Okay, so that means that Nana is green and you see, oh, you can look at who was put in the tubes. So it's Nana and... Okay. So then that means that she is... Yeah? No, I'm trying to figure out where the source of these people are. The blonde kids are the kids... the mom and the bro. The black hair kids are the kids of Nana and Grandpa. So the ones that spawn in are the old ones, I think. No, that's Rose, and Rose is purple, and then also, yeah, I could literally just go back and see which ones are next to each other. Oh, no, not easily, actually. Alright, so then, like, I assume it's in this order. Nana, John, Grandpa Jade, Rose, Mom Rose, Bro Dave. Okay. What did I just miss? I left when Grandpa was copied. I have no fucking way to explain what the fuck is happening. Just roll with me on this. I'm not explaining this shit. Because I can't. I don't understand. Okay. I'm just going to keep going forward because people are like, I'm going to say their real names now. And it's like, no, it's all right. Let's just. All right. They're preoccupied by some objects littered around the lad. At least it's keeping them busy. Get trolled on by CG again. So that's Grandpa. Okay. The baby has a gun. You should stop that. Telling you about those babies is a huge spoiler. Okay, yeah, that seems important. Get trolled by CG again. Okay, a few minutes later. Look how sane and linear we're being. Yeah. Okay, awesome. Now fuck you and goodbye. What? Wait. What? I was just looking at all these rascals and I was wondering, how do they go back in time and stuff, and does it have something to do with the reckoning? How do you know about that? You told me. We had this great dare going to see who could be the least helpful and informative, and you totally lost, dude. You're super helpful. I was obviously just spitting your stupid, pointless human dare. What is a dare anyway? It's nothing. Someone says do something and then, oh, laugh, laugh. You lose if you don't do it. There isn't anything that deserves a word. We don't even have a word for dare in our language. The closest approximation would be worthless fucking bullshit waste of time for silly little children. Oh, wow. Is that the title of a movie, too? Yes, it's the title of every dumb movie you've ever liked. That's not even true. It doesn't even make sense. How could we have made a dare if I'm moving backwards on your timeline? If you dare me to do something, then I would do it next time, but then I wouldn't even remember the dare. But then you wouldn't even remember the dare because we didn't make it. That's what isn't true and doesn't make sense here, you damp puke. Well, I guess the dare never happened. I was joking, but I made that up to give you a hard time. You have sounding stupid down to such a science. Where's your lab coat and your test tubes, Dr. Brain Professor? I'm actually wearing a lab coat, sort of. You look like an elf. That's bullshit. You look like you should be blowing into a funny little shell and limbering up for a silly cookie dance. Do you even have elves? Yes, let's compare which fantasy creatures that don't exist we both do or do not have. What a great fucking idea, John. Yeah, how do English know things? How do trolls know English, and how do I not? Yet I'm here reading this thing. Could you just Sylladex some English or something, and then everyone knows English? Plot convenience? Yeah, fine. How do English know things? What the fuck are the English on about? Like going and making tea? Colonizing shit? Shutting down their government? Whatever the fuck is happening over there? Where do you get off? Fuck you. Well, I'm not gonna do what Dad wants me to anymore. I'm an American. Anazi, thank you for the sub. I literally made tea. Yeah. I asked about the reckoning and why we don't talk about that instead of all these terrible things. Okay, yeah. So when the reckoning starts happening, all these paradox clones get shipped off to meteors, flung throughout the sky in defense portals, and then sent back to Earth. End of story, I guess. Bye. Wait. So that means we're all sort of like Superman? Yeah, I guess. Cool. You all trace mythological footsteps of your beloved human Superman, who is really just a muscular Caucasian alien. It's hilarious how humans worship him as the pinnacle of human heroism and virtue, even though he isn't a human. It's actually incredibly pathetic, but in a way kind of admirable, because it means deep down you all realize who your daddy is. We are, bitches. Yeah, Superman's pretty cool, I guess. Did you know Nicolas Cage was almost going to play Superman one time? Oh, my throbbing flim lobe. Who gives a barfing fuck about that? John Egbert, you have assassinated my patience. Adios, loser. Wait. Get back to me in a few minutes, okay? Fine. AR shred? You're ripping so many hellacious shreds through this fierce shitty biznazzy is getting deliriously rude brazen it. What the fuck? You assassinated my patience. I like that. That's a phrase. That's not a hussy word. That's a fucking great. That's a good series of hussy things because they're all basic English. It's proof that CG is not gay. Hour pronounced like hour or like or. Color pronounced like color, not color. All right, well, you just did that, I guess. English sucks. It's not unique in the way it sucks. Well, it's unique in the specific weird ways it sucks, but it's not unique that English sucks. Other languages have shitty things they do. It's just different, and I don't know other languages, so I can't make fun of them. I assume that they make sense because people have decided to keep speaking them. But then again, English is one of the most popular languages in the world, and yet for some reason people continue to speak it. It's not like some dumbass language where it's like, man, this is all really stupid and I can barely understand or speak it. Maybe we should change this. Maybe we should speak a real fucking language. This thing is so completely illegal. How could this atrocity be floating out here all unnoticed all this time? You're going to throw whoever is responsible into the slammer. You're going to call jail the slammer when you're extra angry and crimes. Go in. You skipped 2 sentences. Let's all learn Esperanto. Yes, Esperanto. Saloon. You lost the handle on that sentence. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, no, I only missed 1 sentence. How could this atrocious, right. There's a large elevator platform ahead. Go down. Below this is a dark cavernous room. Near the platform is a time capsule. It is deployed as seed. It waits for something to be deposited for the clock to be set. It's harmless enough. You see no sign of perpetrators. Search the premises. Deeper into the darkness of the room, there is complicated lab equipment. Again, nothing particularly unusual for this jurisdiction. But the hat is here. Examine equipment. There's a large monitor. Displayed on it is a small human girl at a fancy house. The date is April 21st, 1910. 8 days prior, an orphan girl was taken in by an aristocratic Southern colonel and legendary humorist. He recovered the young lady from a crater where a bakery once stood, operated by the man's wife, a notable baked good baroness. There's an explosion in the colonel's backyard. Land stakes alive. We're cooking with petrol now. The colonel and his new granddaughter investigate. The impact site is where the doghouse stood moments ago. This is where a magnificent abode of the man's lovely pet, Haley. He takes a belt from the old julep flask and sooner perish himself than lose that dear animal. People would think reports of the man's death were greatly exaggerated, but they weren't. Is this Sassacre? What the fuck is happening? This is exactly why babies shouldn't be allowed to dual-wield flintlock pistols. Haley's comment. An old colonel is lost, but a new brother is gained. Ah, it's Haley. The youngsters adore their new guardian. Good dog. Best friend. The young boy has difficulty pronouncing the name, so it sounds more like Harley when he says it. Fast forward. 13 years later, the boy develops a taste for adventure, and he and his guardian bid farewell. His sister is sad. She will be left all alone in the wicked pastry baroness. She can handle it, he tells her. He believes in her. F in chat. Pay respect. Still can't believe that someone actually put that into a video game and didn't think it was going to be made fun of for all of time. It seems pointless to you and immaterial to the crime that has been committed, though you do find it odd that the purifier target has been fixed over a specifically stupid-looking animal. You hear an elevator platform. Someone is coming. As a high-ranking agent from your kingdom, could this be the man behind this crime? Could his intent be mutinous? You know Agent to be far too dangerous to take into custody. You hide behind some equipment and observe. He appears to be holding some notebooks and what appears to be a pair of juice-stained envelopes. Only one of the books is useful to him. The envelopes are useless, and he couldn't make it through more than a paragraph of the other book. Some weird thing about wizards. He discards them. The spare notebook lands on the floor. The envelopes land in the seed. Why is everything happening now? Can you view the next flash? I drew up family trees. Can I link you the image? No, it's okay. I think I got it. I mean, I don't want any spoilers. Is it okay? How about you here? I'll let you post it, and then chat. Tell me if it's Chat. Tell me if that's a spoiler. Whatever the fuck he's about to post, and then I'll read it. Chat will be the judge of that. It's okay. It's fine. All right. Reading it. Oh, okay. I like your drawing. It's wonderful. Thank you. All right. So Mom and Bro make Dave and Rose, and Gramps and Nan make John and Jade. That's what I was trying to do here. In fact, we're just going to steal this. I'm going to pretend like I did this. You get to be on the board. I did this. I made this. Hold on. Hold on. By Rev. I made this. I did this. The time capsule stores the seed on account of some default settings and is programmed to bloom several 100 million years from now. The capsule is readies a new seed. The agent approaches another device. Thank you, Shaddy, the guy. Get trolled by CG in a sane and linear manner. Okay, I got back to you. Are you happy? I guess. You don't even know yet. You're about to start passing out bunnies like they're cheap cigars. This is going to be an embarrassing display. What are you talking about? Yeah, exactly, numbskull. Let's just have our cat. Then naturally occur to you that you're to be an idiot in due course of time. Let's just have a chat. I pronounced it like a French person. Okay, I was sort of mulling it over when I was looking at all these babies with guns and sitting on ponies and things. And the reckoning takes them back. And you said how our reckoning starts sooner. Yeah. Are you sure it has to start soon? Can't we delay it? It starts in a few minutes, stupid. You see that countdown clock over there? You're not delaying anything. Oh, dang. Well, I guess I better get off this meteor then. Well, that doesn't mean that it doesn't happen all at once. First, the smaller meteors go, then the bigger ones. They spread out over like 24 hours or so. It's supposed to be like go time when it starts. You hurry up and stop fucking around or kill the boss. Get it? The rock you're on doesn't blast off right away. Too bad, because it would have spared you from making a fool of yourself in a couple of minutes, and more importantly, spared me from having to watch. Well, okay, you keep saying how we're doomed and how this is all bad stuff and happens sooner. You never say why. It happens in our game, but that's different than yours. It makes things go. What makes things go so badly? Jack Noir. Who's Jack Noir? The agent of Durst, who flipped out and killed Rose. Who flipped out and rose to power? Excuse me. He killed your Black Queen and King, and now he's in charge. So he didn't have him in your game? No, he did, but he was harmless. Actually, he was an ally, sort of. He settled a grudge against the Queen by helping us dethrone and exile her. And then he wound up exiling himself and has sort of kept us through a command terminal in our own planet. He's kind of a huge asshole, though. But he took the Queen out of the picture when we got to Skya, because we only had one monarch to deal with instead of two. And of course, a nasty giant 12 times prototype Black King that took forever to kill, just barely in time before the biggest meteors came. But still, I see. So after he got exiled and all that, he came here to our game and caused all the trouble. No, God, Egbert, you're thicker than a hideous joke book that you waddle around with. Try and think more abstractly. Think about video games. What's an Earth game that you like to play? Name one. Crash Bandicoot. I don't know what that is, but I have a feeling it's a really lame example, but fine. That's not the point. So let's say play your Bandicoot, and I play my Bandicoot. They're essentially the same Bandicoot, same appearances, designs, and behaviors, but they're still completely separate Bandicoots on separate screens. We both have our own ass Bandicoots to ourselves. Same but different. Our Jacks are the same but different. Same guy, different circumstances and outcomes. Okay. Yeah. No, I get this. No, I understood this before the example, but I'm glad it's giving it to me anyway, because there's going to be bits that I don't. Our Jack trumped the Queen, but got no further. Your Jack got the best of both of them, and now is something higher than King and Queen. Like an ace? Okay, sure. Okay, but I don't get it. How did he do that? What was different with what we did versus what you did? Frankly, I have no idea what the original thing that tipped the scale was. It was under investigation. Doesn't really matter. Worse is yet to come for you. Oh no. What's the worst thing? Already told you. Damn it. Oh hey. Sorry, hold on. This old lady is bugging me about something. Oh yeah. You might as well get it over with and give her a lousy rabbit already. Oh man. I just had the best idea. This is so perfect. The blonde mother and daughter, this is totally perfect. Perfect for what? Flexing your formidable mental handicap like a fucking heavyweight for the next several minutes? Oh, wait, let me check. The answer is yes. It's like that scene from Con Air. I'll give her the bunny like I'm Nick Cage fresh out of the slammer. Fuck. I wish I had a filthy wife beater on. Oh, well. Just, ugh. Reunite with your loving wife and daughter. Oh, it's a music. Oh. Here's the bit we care about, apparently. Chad is just saying yes. It's weird how much of this plot has to do with Con Air. Oh, VOD muted. I'm gonna definitely cut out the music for this bit. I'm sorry for those of you on After Hours. It's a cover made for the comic. Is this Hussey busting out his lyrical chops?
in my heart. So good on my eardrums. Yeah. You got that Telecaster twang. Swinging into my soul.
You guys were waiting all stream for that clusterfuck. Okay then. Telecaster twang. Yeah. I'm not a fan of the Telecaster sound, but there's a couple bands that use it alright. RedVox. I like the Explorer sound. That's why I own one. Can I donate another $25 to replay that? Not to me. And no. Keep the audio up. Okay. It'll be a few more pages. Psych. Fuck. How do you feel? I'm so confused. It's not. I thought we were going to be in a nice spot where that would be the end of Act 4 and we'd be at Act 5, and it's not. Like, that's a nice stopping point. I feel like, yeah, despite the fact that it's just psych. Alright. Get trolled by GC. Okay, we'll go tell Descend, whatever Descend is, because chat seems very excited about it. Dave, what does it smell like? What? Your blood. Fuck off. Dave, give me a little taste of, give it a little taste for me. Tell me what your human blood tastes like. I've been so curious. You're the annoying blind one, aren't you? Yeah. Dave told me about me, or told me about you. God, too many Daves. It's like big asshole and cool guy party, but someone forgot to invite all the cool guys. Man, I'm telling you, burns like that are unreal. Like, where do you even get a burn like that sick? I bet you can't wait to be a useless piece of shit all day and fall down these stairs or these burns. No, you messed that up. Dave, this is you. Right, because she's blind, so she can't color it into the right spot. Did you try to dry all the shades on his face and miss? What is even the point of he's already wearing shades? It's so perfect that it's you. This is moronic. Dave, tell me what your blood smells like, or I'll make another one and hurt your feelings. I don't even know what it smells like or tastes like. I'm sure the hell to know what it looks like. It's this fucking symphony on my retinas. It's just beautiful, like a vermilion picnic on my hands. Every day I open my eyes and find poetry in even the simplest things. It's one of those little joys in life that you take for granted, you know, the miraculous gift of vision. Isn't this an ICP song? Fucking miracles. Fucking magnets, how do they work? I don't want to talk to a scientist. Those motherfuckers are lying. And getting me pissed. Dave, check it out. I figured it out. This has got to be you. I have Kid Chameleon. Don't. Foreshadowing? I do as I please. Timelines don't matter, so whatever I say doesn't matter either. I can say whatever the fuck I want. I'm afraid that people are saying that Elmo's legitimate. What the hell? It's not Thursday. It is indeed Thursday. I even announced it's Thursday. Thursday is whatever the goddamn hell I feel like it is. Actually, it's not Thursday because today a video of Homestuck came out today, which means that it shouldn't be Thursday. But it is now because I realized that, like, y'all could just, like, ingest Homestuck all day. I don't know. Fucking whatever. Maybe you guys want it. It's just a highlight video, yeah? No, there's also after hours. After hours, if you want to catch up on my opinion of every single video up till this point, every single stream I've ever done for the past, like, 5 years, I want to say, however how long I've had that channel. What Homestuck is there to ingest? I didn't get the Twitch notification for the stream. You can go to at Rev_Scarecrow on Twitter and just follow that. Or the at Vinesauce one, and then follow that, and then you could get that. And then you'd know when I'm live. Theoretically. Assuming you're checking Twitter, which you are, because we're just kind of in this for the long haul, aren't we, now? I was looking at Twitter today, right? I was checking Twitter, right? And you don't tweet your streams on the Vinesauce Twitter, though. It retweets all of my streams. So it should. But yeah, I don't remember what I was going to say. You just get an email. That works. We're in this for the long haul. Oh, that's what I was going to say. I was looking at Twitter today, and I was like, this is really bad. I'm going to look at a different website. And so I clicked on my tab, like, folder of things to look at, like when I'm on my computer, and I clicked one, and it ended up being Twitter, and it reloaded Twitter, and I looked at Twitter, and it was still bad. Then I looked at my phone, and I was like, I should look at something on my phone instead, because Twitter is really disappointing me. So I pulled up Twitter on my phone. It was still disappointing me. That's what I mean by we're in this for the long haul. Dave moment? I'm going to have to make a Dave emote, and I don't even know what the fuck it needs to look like. I already made an Elmo emote. So at that point, I had 2 tabs of Twitter open, and I was looking at Twitter on my phone. Like, Rev Dave makes sense. Make it blank? What if I did, like, the Kappa thing, but just with the off-center... Okay. A Kappa, but the sunglasses are off-center. That's really dumb, and I love it. That's a glory... Alright. Alright, hold on. Is this a real PNG or is this a bullshit? Oh, you shitter. Not like that. Of course there's a Hitler one. Transparent. That's what I want. You know that's what I want. This one? You a PNG? Transparent? I swear to God, if you're not really transparent. Okay. Oh, thank God there's no porn on here. Actually, save. I'm doing this. I'm making it. I'm making it right now. We're making it live. Whatever. Close enough. All right. We can just like... There we go. And then... Yeah, it should be good. And then I need to, like, shrink it down just a bit. That doesn't look quite right. They're a bit large. I feel like I should shrink them down. Should I make them even bigger so they're even more awkward? It's so shit looking. Give him Dave's hair. Fine. I don't even know what the fuck this emote is used for. Just when I have a Dave moment? Is that what you use this? Like, when you make an emote, I've learned this because I've made a few emotes that were just fucking useless. Like, what is the purpose of this emote? When do you use it? Okay, so then I'm gonna be real fucking general about this shit. Yeah, there you go. Cut. This looks like horse shit. People will pay money for this. Just kind of clean it up a little bit so it doesn't look like total dog shit. There we go. There we go. There. And then there you go. Here's this abomination. Enjoy it. You want that? Thank you for the coffee emotes in chat for no reason. Move the hair more off center. Like this. Is that better? With the sweet bro hella Jeff mouth. Okay. It's like that, right? Make the glasses smaller? Okay, I'm going to make the glasses a little bit smaller. Bro, we're making it happen. Rotate the glasses? I could rotate them slightly. I could rotate them so that way they kind of like fit onto his face a little bit better. Do you want the hair to fit or not? What do you guys want? You want that? Glasses red. But it's a black and white GIF. Now JPEG artifact it. Now you gotta flip it turnways. Rev, is this you? But it's spelled with like weird leet because of course it is. I'm gonna go into cardiac arrest. Please stop this bullshit. Make it slightly askew. Like the hair? Like so? Is it better now? No, it's good. We made an emote. Deep fry it? Alright, hold on. Save. Dave emote. Because that's a thing we're making. Alright. Now scale image. We're going down. What's the size for a hold on. Business. 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 Twitch emotes. Okay. 112. Okay. Now artifact the shit out of this. Well, I'm gonna stretch it some now. So this is we're gonna just move this down here and merge down and merge down and merge down. And then we need to stretch this fucker out so that way he fills up the entire thing. Is this like 2 pages right before a really important moment of this comic? Yes. Yes, it is. Are we doing this anyway? Apparently. That's what's happening. This is what you expect. This is what you should expect from this stream. All right. Filter. All right. We'll make 2 versions of it. This is how I normally do art. I'll make a second version. All right. So why are we doing that? We're doing this. We're making this happen, y'all. All right. Filter. Enhance. Unsharpen. Maybe a little less. Make it real crunchy. You like the crunchy version or you like the uncrunchy version? Which one do you prefer? I'm actually having fun, honestly. Crumsh. Okay, hold up. Now, there's another option. We got crumsh, but what if more crumsh? What if we enhance even more? Okay, that's just bad. No, that's not good. The double crumsh is a bit much. It's a little bit too crunchy. It's a little bit too much crunch. Color the crunch. Okay. Medium crunch. We got maximum crunch or minimum crunch. We got no crunch, medium crunch, maximum crunch. Or we could crunch again. Do a double crunch, but a little bit lighter. Okay, hold on. I'm sorry to everyone in on After Hours who does not give a shit about this, but you know, why are you still watching? Like, this is just how I plan to interact with Homestuck. All right, so like, how about like 50% crumptiosity, like slightly less crunch, like that. We could add text. We could add what is it? Comic. Do I even have comics? I do. All right, cool. Bruh. We have to make it pretty big or else you won't be able to read it. And it needs to be some awful fucking color. How about teal? That's just no, yellow. But like a weird yellow. Not like a normal yellow. Like green yellow? Alright. Now. Make it red. Okay. Red. Now, view, zoom, 1:1. This is what it'll look like at full size. Like, this is the biggest size emote. And then it goes down in size from here. Is this the emote you want? Rev, this is stupid. I love it. Good. Okay, so there's a very specific text code that has been added to chat. Hold on. E00. Okay. E00707. So that's a specific color of red. Maybe one less crunch. I mean, okay, so hold on. Now, before you get too excited about it, guys, we need to figure out what it looks like when it's real small. This is what it looks like when it's real small. Like, that's what it's going to look like most of the time in chat, like that. It's not going to look like this. It's going to look like this. You're still not going to be able, you might not be able to read that. The text becomes unreadable, I think. So what if we duplicate this layer, then we select the color from this layer. Hold on, let me get a little closer, make it a little easier. Red. Now this is how I like when I'm feeling fancy and I feel like it should have some like text on it's too big. Grow, how about like 2 pixels because it's not that big of an image. I know this is like not a thing in Sweet Bro Hella Jeff, like readability. right, so that's like at maximum small. Are you sure that the alpha layer is actually transparent? God, I fucking hope so. Yes, it is. Okay. We could, why don't we move this whole situation here? Let's move the situation so that way the text isn't over the mouth. So that way there's like some readability factor going on here. Merge down. Okay, so it's like so. Ditch the text, keep the text. No text, text. Uncrumch, less crumch. Make it red monochrome like the other day. Okay, so hold up. I'm going to take this very specific red that I've been told is important. And then we're going to, no. Okay, transparency, bop, bop. Overlay, no. Burn. Oh, God. Dodge. God, it doesn't want to do this. There we go. Amazing. With this amount of crumch. This amount of crumch. Nah, better with no text, yeah. That's actually pretty good. No? Perfect. Kappa Sprite. Jazz Best, thank you for the sub. Subs are half off right now. So we're going to go ahead and save this. All right, now export as desktop. Hold on. Rev Dave 112. Rev Kappa Sprite. I think this is going to be Rev Dave, but you can call it a Kappa Sprite if you want. All right, and then scale image 56 is the next size down. Export as Rev Dave 56. Rev Dave glasses black. Kark, thank you for the sub. Okay, it's apparently that good of a emote. All right, and then the last one is 28. Okay, so then you want to set it back to 112 and then go back. Glasses back. Screen only the white so you can see the black lines. If you... Okay. Do we really need to make it black lines again? Black glasses again? All right. We're going to make it black lines again. So here's how we do it. Boop. Better? Wow, holy shit. Thank you, Amber Sherbert, for the gift sub. And then JC Indrion and Tamith. Thank you. Like the red glasses? Worse? Red is better? Worse. Okay. Make everything red except for the glasses. Okay. I can do that. Give me a second to whip that up. Do you want the mouth to be black as well, or is that good like that? I need to clean up this a little bit right there. Oop. Wrong bit. Worse in a bad way. The mouth too. Okay. Mouth too. Mouth goes away too. Now it's just the glasses. Fishboy Liam, thank you for the sub. F in chat for bro. Drew Linky, thank you for the 5 subs. Holy fuck. Rev Thurk, more cheese. I think this is about as crunchy as you can make an emote on Twitch. All red is better. This is all red version. I do not know the emotion this is supposed to be. Hey, Luigi, thank you for the sub. I'm a mod on the Homestuck Discord server. There's an official Homestuck Discord server? We're all really enjoying this stream. Well, thank you. And thank you for the resub, Carlone. That's very kind of you. Rev Dave Emoticon. Okay, so switch between the two of them? Okay. Injitech, thank you for the gift sub. We got 2 options here. We got this one and this one. I feel like this might be more readable at a distance. It's not official. We try our best. We got like 15,000 people on it. I have slowly grown to enjoy this comic for what it is rather than just enjoying the community. I still feel like that's my favorite part, but like the fact that the community allows me to just like shitpost here for like this amount of time and we're still having a good time with it. Red works better. Well, I'm glad you like it. I'm still like picking up a little bit of oh fuck. Uncomfortably close. Okay, so basically I've got to go into the back end part of Twitch to like change emotes out. So y'all want to just give me a minute and then I'll come back? Red compresses so terribly, it's perfect. So you guys, final decision now. We got red, which is this, or black. Those are your choices. And we're keeping with whatever chat says right now, more of. Red. Yeah, let me do a straw poll. How about that? I'll do a straw poll. Give me a second. So that way I don't have to fight chat to try and figure out what to do. I need to read up until Descend anyway. So, choose. Red. Black. I was going to put some sort of like, if we get this many subs, I'll do it. But then chat went past what I would have reasonably asked you guys to do. So, fuck it. Close enough. Whatever. There we go. All right. There's a poll. I'm going to read the comic for a minute. You guys, vote in that poll. And then whatever wins, is what. Don't tell me it's a Homestuck number. There's no way I just randomly did a Homestuck number. It's all part of the experience. Yeah, I feel like... Listen, this is my experience with Homestuck, okay? This is my experience in a nutshell. I drew this. I'm going to go read the comic for a bit, and then we can come back to whatever y'all ended up deciding. Where were we? And yet I can't. He's the cool... Okay, where we were. I could give myself a hernia just trying to be a big douche as that guy. I'm gonna, I definitely drew that. I know I did. You guys don't even have to say it in a weird way like that. I definitely did. A great original chart that I drew all by myself. I should try and wind up like a motorcycle stunt gone horribly. My broken body would flop and tumble like a rag doll. Oh God, I can't breathe. And yet, as much as that guy's the toolest dude that I've ever hoped to meet, he's still. I would still get along with him famously because we can both see. Wow, just him and me having a sea party. A couple eagle-eyed bros peeping into shit in the wee hours. Dave, can I come to your sea party? I guess, but you'll have to be careful not to stumble around and bump into all the gorgeous masterpieces hanging around everywhere. God's so beautiful to look at all with my perfect eyesight. Can I lick the paintings? Yeah, that's fine. Get trolled by AT. Jade, hi. Is your robot nearby? Where you can type because you're asleep? Yes, it appears so. Oh, okay. In that case, are you having a pleasant nap? I guess I've been pretty busy here. I have to stay asleep for as long time just because John is supposed to wake up soon, but he won't wake up. I'm pretty sure he's supposed to be the one to wake him up, but I don't know what to do. I'm sorry. I was looking to see if I could wake him up in the future, but I can't see in his dreams or anything. Oh, well, thank you for trying. Why is this guy so nice? He's not trolling right. But I can't see into his dreams or anything. Oh, well, thank you for trying. I don't think we've heard from AT yet. I don't know who this is. Well, wake me up soon. It looks like we might, I'm going to keep posting that in here. Just look at his text color. He's not good at being a troll. I see. He's the shitty rapper. Never mind. We have talked to him. Yes. He did some sick raps at Dave. Okay, yes. You wake up soon, it looks like, so maybe you'll have success. I hope so. What am I doing when I wake up? Goodness, there's so much going on. There's a lot of trouble that you're in. Oh, no. But when it comes down to it, is that you don't have much time anyway. This is your last day before you make the rift. And I can't see what happens after that anymore, which is okay with me because, to be honest, seeing the whole big confusing future and past is kind of overwhelming. Yeah, I know what you mean. It's so complicated, and I don't even know what it should be accomplishing. I think using these gadgets and things in my timeline advantages to play pranks on you. It sounds like fun, but you guys never played pranks on me. You're always just kind of mean. Sorry, I think the idiot thing about trolling is if you use it to troll people, I think you're just likely to get trolled yourself, maybe even more badly, which I think is what's going on here just between me and you. Don't worry, he's hated by the... But he's so nice. Why do you guys hate the one nice guy? He's being really nice to her. Like, everyone else has been a total douchebag to the other kids. But he's being nice to her. Not really. He's not hated. He's good. You will see. I don't hate him. He's not hated. Don't hate on AT. He seems fine. He's not as popular. Is it because he's not a total tool? I've noticed that about my own career. If I was more of a tool, then I'd probably be more successful. But, you know, there it is. I think the idiot is trolling. If you use it to troll it, I think you're more likely to get trolled by yourself. He left you a message a long time ago in your timeline to talk to him when your robot blows up. Oh, yeah, I totally forgot about that. Does it really blow up, or is that another trick? I don't know. I can't see if it blew up in your future. Not on my screen. I mean, there's a lot of explosions all the time anyway. Too many explosions. He's very nice, and he gets treated like shit. I see. Could you ask me in the future? Okay, I will ask. You said yes, it did blow up, and you talked to him, and you said he was actually a pretty nice guy. You thought it was weird. Is he not really a nice guy? Not really. Well, maybe you've just been through some tough times. Maybe you should give him the benefit of the doubt. I mean, whatever it's worth, I think you're a pretty nice guy, too. Okay, thank you. You also seem to be the only one who ever thinks to talk to me while I'm sleeping. Why is that? I guess that makes sense because you have a robot. Let's say lets you say things that happens on Prospect. And I'm curious because the only time I ever had fun playing this game was when I was asleep. But now our dream selves are dead. Sad. I guess. Oh no, dream selves can die? Yeah, I never knew that. Or even thought about it. I guess it makes sense though. Yeah, so enjoy your nap while it lasts. Bye. Oh, he's got a thing for her. Get trolled by GA. Hello again. Are we friends yet at this point of time? I would speculate that if we were not by now, then it's probably not to be. Pardon? Furthermore, which Rose have you chosen to be this time? The stupid Rose or the smarty Rose? I'm a little busy. It sounds like you're attempting to be the smart Rose this time. Please take note of the subtle scorn underlying this section of the word attempting. Smart Rose should get a kick out of that. Smart Rose is all about subtle scorn, isn't she? That sounds about right. Whereas Dumb Rose doesn't capitalize letters even when discussing the proper names of human monsters in this Earth cinema. I think you should establish a greater commitment to a single role-playing scenario. Honestly, I was looking forward to playing along and reading your Dumb Rose script for the next conversation, but it turned out there's a perfectly logical explanation for it all. Imagine my disappointment. Well, I imagine yours once you finally catch on. I suddenly don't understand anything. What are you talking about? I'd love to explain in detail because it's sort of a time paradox, but you see, this revelation may be... Hold up. I just realized I haven't done this yet, and I need to. The fact that it still has, like, the invisible background thing is just even more on brand for this comic. It's fine. There we go. I'm a little busy. It sounds like... Okay, Imagine my disappointment. Well, I imagine yours once you finally catch on. Suddenly, I don't understand anything. What are you talking about? I'd love to explain in detail because I'm sort of a time paradox. But you see, this whole realization... maybe as startling as any. I'm a little busy. I believe I understand. It was I who did something to provoke your scorn in a previous conversation, one which I have not had yet. This is definitely a conclusion that you've just had now drawn. The only thing left to do is write out the next several conversations while you maintain that understanding and while I maintain the chilly facade that you've run so to enjoy from Smart Rose, which shouldn't be too difficult because, as I have mentioned, I am busy. Goodbye. Fine. I feel like we've fucked up the emote enough. It's going to be completely unreadable if we do it that way. If I make it any more JPEG'd, then it's just going to be, like, completely unreadable. I'm going to repost the thing in chat so that you guys can have this. Thank you for the 400 or the Homestuck bits there, Ira Ketunia. I'm glad you're crying. You should cry. Fuck. That came out wrong. Close enough. Anyway, I'm glad. Keep getting trolled by GC. Dave, I finally got it. Oh, hell. I finally figured it out once and for all. This is you. It's wonderful. Okay, that's pretty amazing. God, it's so perfect. Just a cool dude and his bro, am I right there? Adventuring through time. Oh, that's supposed to be his brother. Okay. And God, they got like someone who vaguely looks like God, what's his name? But whoever they got to play the Doc just does not look like him at all. What the fuck? It's so perfect. Just a cool dude and his bro there adventuring through time, playing pinball in heaven together. Marty McFly. Yeah. But what's his actual name? Like, he has a real name in real life. In bro heaven together. Tell me that this isn't so fucking perfect. Speaking of which, where is my bro? I haven't seen him since we all got here. Dave Sprite doesn't know. You can see everything that goes on, right? Does it smell or smell it or whatever? How does it even work? How do you use a computer when you don't know what's going on? It doesn't make sense. My face doesn't make sense. Your face doesn't make... Damn it. Your actually face does make sense to my nose and my tongue. Ew. Sorry, Dave. You just never experienced the sensory bouquet that I enjoy every day. That I ensconce myself in like a warm, comfy bathrobe and made of flavor and melody. Okay, that's the dumbest, most far-fetched explanation imaginable. Okay, I got it. You did just do a Joseph Joestar. We're merging the two fucking fandoms. Then we'll have the most fucking annoying fandom possible. I'm sorry, you guys are fine now, but like, you know, honestly, the JoJo fandom still kind of is like, you're a fucking asshole. JoJo Stuck. Is this a JoJo Stuck reference? JoJo Stuck is a thing that exists. I'm sure it is. Home Joe? No, Home Joe. It's the dumbest, most far-fetched explanation imaginable. I got it. Anyway, I don't know where your bro is. As far as I can tell, you never see him again between now and the rift. Too bad you won't be around to bail you out again like you did when you entered. Man, don't remind me about that. It's so embarrassing. Truly cursed. But look, you don't need to be upset about having your bro lean on anymore. Who's upset? I remember there was someone who tried to make a Vinestuck. There were a couple people who tried to make Vinestuck a thing with like the Vinesauce streamers. It didn't work out. I think they got like 2 or 3 pages in and then gave up because making a webcomic, especially a fan-made webcomic of another comic, is kind of a bitch. I know everything that's going on and it's going to happen before it happens. You can be ready and not have to go back in time and get killed all the time and stand in the toilet and look at your own blood for 10 minutes. All right, so what's next? First, you got to go through the gate, and then when you go through, you'll be able to know the place in Wild Cherry Lava Land, and you'll quickly meet some friendly crocodiles. They'll try and eat you. Well, that's just their way of being friendly. You shouldn't be scared. Why would I be scared? Dave, please. You are crying like a little boy. It's happening right here in front of my nose. Your tears would taste delicious. Kind of like something that you wouldn't know about. A troll delicacy called cotton candy. We have cotton candy, dump ass. Oh, Descend is happening. Okay, now it's turned up. You're good. This is like the most Homestuck song. This is really like... Is this a Toby Fox? Yeah. fuck? Abby didn't like that. Abby didn't like that at all. Like, she was in my lap, I was petting her, it was great, and then she'd fucking bounce as soon as that happened. She was like, nope! That was a bit of a clusterfuck, I'm not gonna lie, but... Oh, it's still going on. Hold on. I'll react to it in a minute then, I guess. We good? I feel like... Okay, so here's my understanding of what just happened. Everything that we just read today, and prior to basically... It was basically this entire act... what all of that actually added up to. The only thing that really was so like, hi Abby. Abby's here. She wants you to know this. Abby says hello. Everything that was supposed to happen in this act just happened. We basically spent the entire act explaining that video. Hi Abby. Really? Tell me more. Come here. Come here, baby. Oh, baby girl. Oh, oh. There you go. Okay. Abby needed to see her mom, and that's what she was yelling at me about. The only bit that I feel like I didn't get, I guess, is So the trolls kept alluding to what were they calling it? The vent thing, the reckoning. There you go. The reckoning was when the actual meteors come down, and the reckoning is based on that time clock thing that the game was the thing to. Jack Noir taking over. So Jack Noir took over not only the Black Kingdom, but also the White Kingdom, right? The Rift is still pretty far off. So this was not the Reckoning. This was something else. This was just Jack Noir just being a clusterfuck. Jack started the Reckoning. It hasn't happened yet. It's going to happen. Jack started it by getting the White King's thing. And then he just killed the whole White Kingdom. Okay. He just started the Reckoning. So it hasn't happened yet, but it's going to happen. And he destroyed Prospit. And Prospit was the dream world? I need a graph for this, but I don't even know how to draw this. I don't even know how to draw what the fuck just happened. The Reckoning and the Rift are very different. Okay, the Reckoning is happening soon. Soon. As soon as any... Soon, quote, quote, with the definition that soon has happened in... Prospit is the yellow one. Okay, Prospit was the thing that crash landed into the planet, right? And that Jade jumped in the way to wake up John, but couldn't, and then she got hit, and then it was fine. Prospit's moon crash, not all of Prospit. Okay. That was the moon of Prospit that crashed into. So is Prospit where all the chess people are? And is that yellow thing that's floating around where all the dream people are? Jade's dream self died. Okay, she's fine. Her robot blew up, and her robot was controlled by her dream self. That's Skya, which is the chess people place. Durst. Prospit is where all the white chess people are. Okay. And Prospit's gone. And the moon from Prospit is where the dream people were. Okay, hold on. No, hold on. We're going to need a graph for this so I can understand this. Okay, first up, we're going to make a little, like, drawing. I was going to draw in white, and then I realized how stupid that was. Then I changed to... Okay. Okay, so... Alright, so we got... I'm just going to draw, like, a rook to represent the white chess people. Okay, so this is what a rook looks like in chess, yeah? Sort of. It's the weird chess piece because no one understands why it's called a rook. Anyway, so you got this planet, right? Now, also, there was a moon, and this is like the weird, like, it's got another thing going off, and it's like a fractal of, like, weird bits, right? And this is where the dream people were, right? This is my understanding of what happened. Tell me if I'm right. Okay, and then it went, fuck you. Is that what happened? Skya and Prospit. Part of it. Just the moon. Not the whole yellow thing, but just part of it. So just like, fuck you. Is it right now? Okay, the other bit. Okay, sorry. All right, so the other bit is the moon, and it went fuck you. And then now this is all like... Okay, hold on. No, I wanted you to be red. And that's an explosion. Now there's like a big-ass crater right here in the side of this planet. And it's like, oh, fuck, everything sucks cock now. I want to go back to when it didn't suck total dick. And Jade is dead. Jade's dream self is dead. Yeah? Skya gets meteors thrown at it and uses the portals to send the smaller portals back in time to what the fuck? Okay, yes. Half of Jade is dead. Skya. Okay. But John is awake now. It gets really complicated. I feel like the complicated thing happened as soon as baby past self was a phrase that I had to explain to chat. That's when things were confusing. That's where it was like weird. Now, you also need Durst, which is where okay. So I don't know what happened to Durst, but Jack is from Durst, right? So this is Durst. This is... Okay. Durst is fine, right? But Jack, being just an absolute prick of a man, right? Right? But he's got a sword in his chest and everything. So he's the Jack from this place, and he's not supposed to take over all of the shit, but he did. Which is what the trolls were getting on about. Here's my shitty drawing of him. Fan art happening live on stream. I hope you enjoy it. Alright, anyway. So he was like, yoink, I'll be taking... He's like, that wand? Yoink, that's mine now. And then, like, he was like, well, my work here is done. Time to fuck up a different planet entirely. Whip, 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 whip. And he's like, can I have your scepter thing? And then he's like, yeah, I guess. And he's like, now time to be double the asshole. And then he gets the other one too. And he's like, cool, now I could be a total prick. Durst looks just like Prospect, but it's purple, and it's roses and... Oh, right. Okay, so hold up. So John and Jade, this... So, the yellow Prospect. Oh. And then Durst. Okay, so... And then... So then Durst was already fucked up, right? It's this. Did he crash that shit yet? So this is Durst. And this is Prospect. I should probably write that out. Prospect. I'm probably spelling that wrong. I don't give a shit. Durst is fine. It orbits away from Skaya. Skaya. All right. Is this the same planet? There isn't a black pen. Okay, cool. So this gone. Boom. Just no, gone. But this is the checkerboard place. So this is actually just the two islands that I thought were a thing are not a thing. It's just I'm actually not committed enough to make checkerboard marks for this. So we're just going to like half-ass this shit real hard right now. I'm going to tell you right now that this is not going to be a full checkerboard pattern. So this is the checkerboard planet place. And that's called something. Okay. Bucket. Poop. Oh, fuck. It's exactly the wrong one to do. Okay. Whatever. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted. This is Battlefield. Okay, Battlefield. There we go. I fixed it. It's better now. It's better now. Damn it. It's better now. Yeah, that's better now. Okay. Okay, but it's pretty good. Durst is too far away from Skaya. I mean, these are very general. You also notice that Jack isn't, like, actually, like, bigger than Durst, right? There's also an asteroid belt. Durst is far... Oh, it actually is far away. Okay, so let me just, like, to scale. It goes over here now. Skaya gets meteors thrown at it because of Jack. Skaya opens portals. Portals send back meteors to Earth, and then it hits and carries... Okay, can we just, like, walk that back a minute? Jack gets Skaya, opens portals. Portals send meteors back in time to Earth that makes babies. That's fucking stupid what you just said, but it's actually correct, isn't it? Oh, the tentacle monster is hanging out near Durst. Right, the one that Jade was talking to. That's like... And this is the old one. And it's just hanging out here. He's not really doing anything aside from just telling Jade what's up. Rose was talking to them. No, Elmo's up here, and he's unrelated to the story as far as I know so far. He's already here. The old one. Okay. The Squiddle. Rose is not Jade. Yeah, no. Yeah. Okay. I had a I said the meme line? I'd read something out of chat. It's this fear. He's already here. Is Rose just being goth, or is she actually talking to a creature in this universe? Prospect has clouds. This is apparently relevant, so I will now draw clouds. There you go. There's a cloud. Both. Okay. Fair enough. Alright. I feel like we've got something relevant. The clouds around Clouds are near battlefield now. Okay. Did that change, or is that the way it's always been? Am I getting this right? Skya has clouds, but Skya is close. Oh. I feel like I'm understanding less and less of this as time goes by. So it's like this. I've added clouds now to the general region of Prospect and Battlefield. And then there's also this over here that's unrelated right now. Okay, and now It's okay, Rev. We've had years to parse this shit. Yeah. Then the 4-player planet. Okay, we're not doing that right now. Skya contains the battlefield, and the battlefield is surrounded by clouds and atmospheric shit. Yeah, it's good enough for now. The troll planet is somewhere in the general vicinity, right? Because they were complaining about whatever the fuck they were doing over there. So, like, this, it's like somewhere here. We don't know. Okay, that's just going away. Even chat is like, we don't know, so I'm not going to try and figure that shit out. Spoilers? Okay, that's a nope. All right. But we do have the little, like... Oh, fuck. How do you make circles that are good? Okay, this looks like shit, but whatever. Hold shift. That's close enough. Anyway, these are little portals, and they make clouds, or like meteors not. Right? It teleports meteors to Earth to the past. I feel, yeah. All right, you know what? I'm going with this. We're going to say that this is right. Also, I'm going to say that you guys need to make your final selections into the straw poll. Where's the thing? Oop, don't want to show you guys that. All right. That. I've apparently been live for 3 hours. Huh. Mazel corn oil has a chance to lower cholesterol by 2 times. So, wait, no. So, this is black, this is red. That's literally the difference. All right. With a majority of the votes, it's black. All right. Chat seems to be in agreement that black is better. So, export. Easy as this. Better contrast. It was a very close vote. Click list. There's 200 votes. I feel like that's pretty solid. Let's see. Image, scale, image. Was it 56? Scale. And then image, scale image, 28. Oh, God. Is that really how crunchy it's going to be? Ooh. Ooh, that's pretty crunchy at that level. All right. You won't be able to tell. Crunch. Hope you like the crunch. All right. Let me go ahead and save. Well, is the next one literally the end of the? Oh, it is literally the end of the act. Hold on. I just clicked to the next one. End of Act 4 for reals. All right. So now we can go ahead and save it. And there we go. Okay. All right. So give me a minute. Give me a minute to look at the Discord real quick to figure out which one we were getting rid of. Then I'll check art. Let's see. Polls. So the one to be purged after the last one. Results. Looks like Rev'd is getting purged. So say goodbye to Rev'd. Give me a minute to get this set up. I'm gonna run an ad real quick, and I'll get that emote set up right now. Normally, I'd wait until end of stream, but I'm just gonna do it right now. Give me 1 sec. How the fuck do I do these things? Bop, ba, bop. What the fuck am I doing? Boop, boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop. Settings. I want to look at my own. Fuck, I always forget how to do this. Notifications. Payment settings. If you haven't already, follow me on the things. These things. And that way you actually know when these things are happening. How the fuck do I get to my own page? Edit emotes. I might have to do this later because, yeah, there it is. Edit emotes. I can't wait for the. All right. How to manage your subscriber emoticons. Affiliate settings. Dashboard. Fuck, I do not remember how to get there. Connections, channels, partner, emotes. There it is. I found it. All right. Goodbye, Rev'd. You served me well. Jaw, thank you for the 5 months of support, and Drew Linky, thank you for the sub. I don't know if you guys are seeing that yet, but it should be up here in a minute. Am I live? Am I back? Let's see. I'm going to check and see if there's any art, if that's all right with you guys now. Sorry for the long delay there. Hopefully you guys are stuck around for the art. And then we can go and raid someone, because this has been a really fun stream. I've had a really good stream. And it's thanks to y'all. So let's look at the art real quick, and then we'll go raid someone, who needs a little love. We got a whole bunch of arts here. We didn't see this one yet, or this one, or this one, or this one, or this one. Okay. This one is from Lovivo and Volk 300. There I am, just chilling out, and Yul and Vinny are fighting. Germa is there. Stream is over. Stream is ending. Yeah. Raid some dude with Rev Dave. It's gonna take a minute for it to load because it usually there's gonna be some delay there. It doesn't work yet. It used to be that you had to wait 24 hours. Now it's like, I think like a 30-minute window, something like that. I've gotten it down to like 5 minutes before. And there's simple flips. There it is. I was wondering who that was supposed to be. I'm chilling there with limes. Then we got this one from Comey Polo. I saw this one on Twitter, actually, and it's Elmo being fucking ripping through Thurk Day out of a clock. Quarky, thank you for the sub. Mike is live. All right, we'll give Mike some love then. Then we got this one from Vinesauce. I feel like this one was one that we've seen before. I remember this face. You've drawn this art. I feel like I've seen this one before, but posted 9 hours ago. Okay, so no, I'm going insane. Yeah, I'm going insane. That's the problem. Okay. Thank you, Vinesauce. Then we got this from Emily. And it's Herman, Abby, and Vodka Mutiny. Amazing. That's very good. It's really cute. Yes, I have 2 black cats. So Vodka Mutiny is, holds a special spot in my heart. So thank you. Who did this one again? It was Emily. Thank you. Then we got this one from Big Papa Jeremy, using the color stuff that he's got going on. Here's the T-sis. I oop. And I oop. I don't know how to pronounce. What? Thank you. And then we got this one from Zicky. I did not do this during stream. However, Dave Shenanigans made me want to share this Dave that I made a few days ago, so I hope you don't mind if I plug it. I mean, yeah, as long as it's related to stream, I don't mind. Like, I don't expect you guys to be able to bust out a full-ass art in 2 hours. Like, I can't do that. And I feel pretty accomplished, and this is some good-ass art. Yeah, this art is sick. Who did this again? Zicky. You can find him on Twitter. Zika9DA. There you go. You can go give him some love. Go and check the Boru itself. Here, let me give you a link in chat. Boru. And then just search the RevScarecrow tag, and then you can find like this person has an Instagram. So there you go. You know, that sort of thing. You can go. There's Emily. You know. You can go find all of the artists, usually. So now you can go get some love. I'm gonna show the fuck out of you. You better fucking like it. No, that's not the right way of treating that. I mean that in an ironic way, but I could see how that could actually be taken in a like serious way, and that would not be cool. of me to say it that way, so I apologize. I meant that in the like, I'm going to treat you well. Appreciate it, because I love you as a viewer. Anyway, that's going to be it for me for now. I'm going to host someone and raid them, and you guys just be good. Be as good to them as you were to me. Thank you, guys. I will see you next time. I will be streaming on Thursday, probably Danganronpa. I'm going into the third trial, which is apparently a clusterfuck. So there's that. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye. Still not working. Fuck.